sick.
Right?
Let me get a
That
glimpse.
shit is clean,
Oh,
baby.
Yo,
bro.
everybody, look at yourselves. I actually have to redo
Yo, these icons
Charles
are fire.
real quick before we get started. I gotta make his look a little bit cleaner, but that's okay. No worries there.
Yeah, polish it up, baby.
Yeah,
Polish
buddy.
me, polish me, polish me, polish me.
Oh yeah. Give me
Dude,
one
I'll
sec.
polish your other area. You know what I'm saying?
Just quick technical difficulties. It's the first episode. I'm allowed to have one. All right, everybody, welcome to the first campaign of many. This is the Legends of Stoia, the Hymns of Fate. We are a bunch of streamers and roleplay extravaganzers who have all band together under one roleplay experience, and we are going to put on a little bit of a show for you. This is a homebrew campaign. This takes place in the continent of Stoia, thus the Legends of Stoia. If you guys want to look at the map, if you guys want to look at a little bit of an overview of what the campaign's doing, if you want to look up some of the lore, there's plenty of commands down below for you guys to click on. Recap, overview, lore 1, 2, 3. They'll all give you a great sense of what this world is all about. What else do we have here? We also have some character, some ways for chat to interact if they want to a little bit. We have some channel points set up for you guys to give some of the characters a little bit of a boost if they need to. So you can pay 5,000 channel points to drop a common item in front of the around somewhere near the party. If you want to restore some spell slots for one of the team members as well, you can pay 15,000 channel points to do that. Or if you want to pay to win, you know, chat can always do that as well. Give them the option. $5 to give anybody a minor health potion. $10 to make the character of your choice roll with advantage or disadvantage on their next roll.
Oh,
bless you, Bella. Thank you for reading. I saw that. And then $15 to give inspiration to a character, and then $20 to roll for wild magic. Wild magic is a table for basically I roll a 100-sided dice, not 100-sided dice, but it's called a D100, and based on I think there's over 20, 30, 50 different things that can potentially happen to one of the party members. So just a little bit of fun to get the chat involved. Hi, Scully Ray. Love the new name. Thank you for the biddies. 234 biddies starting us off. How do I make Faded OP? We already made Faded OP. It's just Faded. That's who he is.
funded max stats.
Paradin redeemed epic zoom in. Ooh.
I still think that our party should be called
work.
Charles and Friends, but you know.
It doesn't work. No, wait. Where's my epic zoom in? Oh, face rig's on. That's why.
Hymns of Fate is fine, I guess.
That's your epic zoom in!
Yeah!
Nice,
Yay, we nailed it. All right. Okay, guys. So I was debating whether or not to give chat a little bit of a recap. I think I've opted into doing that just because it's a lot easier for them to understand what's going on. So I need to add something real quick just to make sure that they can see everything right. And this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do right here. Okay, boom. Perfect. All right, so this takes place in the Legends, in the Stoian map. Let me pull that up for you guys to see. Oh, Bella Kitty, thanks for gifting a sub to Kang Faded.
Oh, yes, I can spam emotes now. Nice, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, buddy. All right. So let's see. Here we go. Boom. Right here.
Boom.
We have. How do I?
The skin goes crap.
Oh no.
Shut up. Don't even
Not even
start.
showing where the
I know. I'm not even showing you. Hold
That's
on.
all I thought
I
of.
messed up.
That's all I thought of. Bum.
It's
Boom.
showing it a little bit to the side.
Yeah, it doesn't even show where we had our adventures.
That's okay. I can always move it over. So here.
Oh, true.
Ooh, any draggers?
Mm-hmm. So let's see
Dragon?
here. We take place. Our adventure has started on Port Cogby, on the Principality of Buia. As you all know, there was adventures afoot. My camera's a little bit. There was a bunch of adventures and stuff that happened. The party got pulled into a mission where they agree. Could you mute that real quick?
Yeah,
Oh, my
shut
bad.
the
It's really
fuck
loud.
up, man. Shut the fuck up, freak. Get
I'll be back. I'll be back anyways.
Okay, no worries,
the
no worries,
fuck
no
out of
worries.
here. Get the fuck out of here.
We went to Port Cogby. We all everybody bound together to fulfill a contract that was bound by their blood in order to save a child that was kidnapped on a yeah, they didn't they were just kidnapped. They figured out that it was a plot to overthrow the underground leader, kind of like gang underground leader of this port, who kind of secretly ran the port behind the scenes. Ended up killing both. The evil bad guy killed both the son and the dad of this evil mafia ring, and had a bunch of soldiers from a rival nation come and invade. This forced the party to flee and run away, and they went on a ship and they traveled up towards the Demekian Empire, onto this northernmost coast called the Pasharad Coast. So that's where we're at, chat. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in chat if I catch them, or if one of the group members catches them. We will be more than happy to say something for you. The only person who was not a part of that adventure that's here right now is actually Sunset Juliet. She's a new character coming in for this episode as well. So, that being said, let's move this over just a little bit. Boom, perfect. Let's have everybody introduce their characters a little bit and just give a very quick 1-2 sentence overview of what your character is and what they do. Starting with Bella Kitty. Hi.
Okay, I play Captiva. She is a half-elf druid, and she used to be... I don't want to say that.
You don't have to say anything you don't want to. You can keep that secret if you want to, yeah.
She is very innocent but slow to trust people. And that the common folk love her for her kindness and generosity.
Very cool. All right, and coming back just in time, as soon as he puts on his headphones, he's going to be in for a surprise.
It's Charles Stronghammer.
Yeah, we're going to put on Charles Stronghammer. Faden's all excited to get ready for the...
I'm like, hurry up, man.
He wants to get his part done. All right, Charles Stronghammer, what's up, dude?
What's up, man? Yo, how's it fucking going, dude?
Go ahead and give a quick, like, two sentence introduction of your character before we get started with the recap.
Charles Stronghammer, the leader of the group, the all-time biggest warlord. Hey, it's my time, dude. Charles Stronghammer takes down everything by himself. Absolute warrior, barbarian prince of the Mountain Dwarf tribe. Son of Xandar Stronghammer, the king of the Mountain Dwarf tribe.
All right. We got Sylvia, played by Cinnabon. Go ahead and explain yourself.
Hello, I am Sylvia. I am a mousefolk wizard. I'm like 3 feet tall, so I can't carry much, but I'm in the School of Divination, so that'll be exciting to see what all I've got in store.
All right. And we have Azrael, played by King Faded. Faded, go ahead and tell us a little bit about him.
Yo, so I'll be playing Azrael, who is a Daywalker vampire with the class Rogue. I'm also the team's lie detector, and when Charles starts spouting stuff, I will be G checking him regularly. But apart from that, I'll be here to roll natural 20s all day, baby.
Wow, that lie detector seems to be going off, doesn't it?
So,
24/7.
Sunset will be introducing who her character is during the game. We have Paradin who plays Xanfir. So go ahead and give yourself a quick introduction of your character.
Okay. Hey
A little
guys,
bit
I
about what your
play
character is.
Xanthia, who is a half-elf sorcerer of the draconic ancestry variety. So that's how he gets his power, is from his draconic ancestry.
Very nice.
He's pretty. He pretty much, his main goal. Well, not his main goal. His main thing he's known for now is melting someone's face. But that is a story for a different time.
Alrighty. Did the music bot? Oh, can't play a song longer than 3 hours. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's play.
Let's go to the X.
That's why I have this song prepared. Huh? Get wrecked, rhythm bot.
You like my drip, dude?
Yeah, you're dripping different right now.
Don't I look sick, dude?
Yeah.
right.
Here's Charles Stronghammer. There we go. There's some ambience music. All right.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Remember
nice and
last-
loud ambience music.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can always
Turn it
turn it
down.
down in
Yeah,
Discord,
turn it
baby.
down, yeah.
Yeah, Rhythm Bot is in our Discord, so you guys can turn it up and down as you want, and I can fix it for chat if you guys think it's too loud or too quiet. We can always turn it up. All right. Our heroes are on a ship, on a smuggler ship, on their way to the coast of the Demekian Empire. On our way there, Xanfir had a dream of a man with many flowers and a hood with flower pots floating around him. Perplexed by this, he had a very uneasy couple of nights of sleep. But for the most part, Gilsby, the main smuggler, was able to navigate through the harsh waters between Demekia and Buia and found his way towards safely towards the Pasharad coast. Yeah, we meet our heroes, our legendary, our hymns of fate, as they call themselves, just coming to shore.
Oh.
With Gilsby. Oh, and one of them died. All right.
Can't swim.
Alrighty.
No worries. Let
It moved me around, my bad.
No, you're good. Boom, boom. All right, perfect. All righty. So, Gilsby, you start hearing, you guys start smelling fresh. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
sorry, dude.
fucked
Yeah,
it
sorry,
up
dude.
again,
I
bro.
was gonna tell you it's gonna happen again. I was gonna tell you
Dude,
that.
stop strong hammering shit, bro. Just relax.
No, it's okay.
What am I done?
We you guys start seeing a coastline as you guys are approaching. It looks like it's a very sandy beach, much like the one behind me. You guys start seeing a couple of seagulls perching onto the creaky smuggler ship. As you guys come ashore, anchors and ropes get thrown out, and Gilsby approaches you guys. All right. It's been a fun run. This coast is very much hidden from most of the Demekian guards. They don't really check up here that often, so you should be safe to go in completely undetected. If there's any way I can get you off my boat and away from my men at this point, they would very much appreciate it. The food sources have kind of been a little bit depleted.
Okay. Thank you, Gilsby. And I reach out my hand. Shake.
Give him a good shake. All right.
Charles is still sleeping, right?
It's at this time it's like around midday, so you can choose to be asleep or not.
Okay.
Charles, this entire time, has been completely and utterly enthralled with the crew members, vastly joining in their drunken nights as they sail the sea, and has completely depleted everybody's source of rum on the ship.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible, dude. Chat. Those channel points. Kind of drop in a beer here and there.
I should do that as a channel point. Add a beer. That'd be funny.
Beer for Charles.
Give Charles a beer.
Beer for give Charles a beer. That would be a good one. Okay. So you guys look up onto the coast. A plank goes down to let you guys walk peacefully down onto the sand below. You notice that as you're looking around, one of you, especially Xanfir, is particularly drawn to a ship that has seemingly been there for a while. It's halfway sunk into the beach. It's in complete tatters, and you notice that it's a very old shipwreck that has happened, probably hundreds of years ago. But something about it is almost pulsating, calling you there.
Asriel, you see that ship, right?
Yeah.
Just up the coast.
Yeah, the one that's completely wrecked over there?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. There's something drawing me to the ship. Like, I feel like I have to go look at it. I don't know what it is.
What kind of energy is it?
It's just pulsing. It's just something drawing me to the ship.
Right. Okay. I mean, do you want to go look at it? I don't think it's smart to go just by ourselves.
Yeah, we should definitely go as a group, if anything.
Agreed.
And don't go too close. I mean, we remember what happened in the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a very good point.
Yeah. Could be another illusion spell. Could be like one of those flash magic spells that were waiting for us in the basement, Xanfir.
That is very true.
Yeah. So.
Either way, I feel like we need to go see what's over there.
I mean, I'm more than happy to go. It's been a couple of days since we've killed anything. Actually, quite a long time since we've killed anything. So, I'm looking for things to kill right now.
So
yeah, no, that
is
could be
it
good
so far? Who's going over to the shipwreck?
I'm not going. I'm not going until everybody else agrees. So if no, then I don't want to go.
Listen to what they're saying,
Mm-hmm.
and I go down the plank because I've been sheltered, and I've never seen a beach before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I go down onto the sand, and I just kind of like reach down and I run my fingers through the sand, and just look around like just in awe.
Yeah. So
Charles wakes.
Go
for it.
No,
Charles wakes up from his sleep and he just laughing down. Laughs down all the way down to the beach, sprinting by, pushing everyone away. And then he just lands there and jumps.
As Captiva is in the thralls of this glorious, beautiful moment in her life, never really seen a shore, never really seen sand or a beach, all of a sudden gets jostled and nudged as Charles comes stomping by and gets a little bit of sand in her eye. But can I roll to drop kick Charles in the back into the sand? Unfortunately, no. You can just do that. No, but
I would just look at him and give him like.
Wait, hold on. What does Captiva do?
I'd kind of like look at him and give him kind of like a stink eye, and I had sand on my fingers, and rubbing the sand out of my eyes, I just look at him and I flick sand at him.
All
Charles
right.
responds with "Watishiwa."
Okay, so so far I think only Azrael and Xanfir have noticed this mysterious plane.
Sylvia too.
Sylvia's also drawn to this, and in fact, Sylvia. You definitely notice that there's something off about this.
I'm gonna roll for portent real quick for later on.
For portent, okay. Remind me what that is again.
Okay, so I roll 2 d20 after like a long rest, and I can switch out a die roll later on. with it.
Okay.
So
That's
like,
so OP.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can't roll and then switch it. I have to be like, okay, I'm gonna use portent. I'm gonna use this dice roll for this. So I have
Right.
to say it ahead
Okay.
of time.
So how many dice do you roll again? You said
2.
2. Okay, go ahead and make those rolls and tell us what they are.
All right. I have a 19 and an 8.
Wow.
That's pretty sick.
Well,
Alright.
yeah, use the 8.
Well, no, I can switch it out for someone else's roll too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So next time,
She,
Stronghammer goes to
because of the
performance check.
school of divination, she can potentially influence other rolls if they're. So it's like if somebody's about to land a killing blow on somebody, she can say no, it misses, and change the
That's
dice.
OP.
Next time Stronghammer tries to Stronghammer something, she can give him an 8.
Yeah,
Oh no.
or let's say he's trying to take out somebody that's really important, and they're like on their last leg. She can give them a 19.
Yeah.
Or,
Holy shit.
So okay, you roll for portent. Before you leave, let's just say before you leave the boat, you kind of sit down and you meditate a little bit. You ponder over today, and you kind of get you get a feeling of how the day is about to gonna go for a couple of things. Nothing really sticks out in your mind per se. Just little mists of pieces here and there, a tuft of grass, a rib bone that you think would be from a humanoid creature, but other than that, nothing more. And that's your portent, and you then get up and start walking out onto the beach, noticing, of course, this this shipwreck on the side as well.
Okay. So I'm assuming Asriel's trying to communicate with the rest of the group to see what they want to do.
Charles!
Yes, Azrael!
Come here!
At this point, I'm assuming Asriel has his back towards me,
Sure.
right? So as he's talking to everyone else, I'm just going to start aimlessly wandering down towards the ship as though I'm being drawn.
Okay. So, as Azrael and Charles both have their little, I don't know if I could call it a hype session or what's going on there.
Call it a violent interaction.
Yeah, violent interaction. So, Xanfir starts walking step by step towards this seemingly abandoned shipwreck. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna follow him, and like before he gets like too close, I'll like pull him back a bit.
Okay.
Wait, you're gonna, wait, how are you pulling
Following,
me back?
Yeah.
but
You're nuts.
only half paying
I'm
attention.
trying to
Wait,
pull
hold
him.
on. Was Captiva, what are you doing?
I'm following, but
Mhm.
I'm going forward, but then I keep turning around, just looking at
Oh.
everything,
Okay.
and I not paying attention. I back up and kind of bump into Sylvia.
Uh-huh. So I'm going to have all three of you roll perception. Captiva, you're rolling at disadvantage. That means you roll 2 d20s and you take the lower number.
Okay.
Does the bottom middle person not have a character? They do. They haven't been revealed yet. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 19 and 15, so I've got a.
I got a 5.
Okay. So Sylvia and Xanfir are just rolling straight, and then Captiva is rolling at disadvantage. So Xanfir rolled a 5.
Oh.
Because Captiva's looking around, she doesn't really know. Like she's taken aback by the environment, so her perception's a little bit lower.
2. Should I like re-roll then?
What was your first roll?
19.
Okay, so you got a 19. Any modifiers to that?
Oh shit.
You just look at your character sheet and look under perception.
Yeah. +4.
Plus 4. Okay, you're very perceptive. And Xanfir rolled a 5. And Captiva rolled, what was it again?
I did. Do I just hit the thing?
Yeah,
2 times?
you hit it twice.
22?
Yeah, you just hit the +5, the whatever your modifier is on the end of perception.
Well, I think I know which one we're
Take the
taking.
lower number. What'd you get?
Are you serious?
What'd you get?
That one.
Oh
Not
no.
Oh,
And now
no.
1 to 7.
That's okay. That you're just as you're walking by, you kind of bump into Xanfir, but you see a little pretty bird fly by, and you are completely and utterly enthralled by this new bird you've never seen before in your entire life. You have no idea what's going on around you at this point. You are just 100% focused on that bird.
That fits.
Xanfir,
Love
you
that so
rolled a 5. So your focus, your vision kind of it's almost like you have blinders on at this point, and your vision just stays peaked onto this shipwreck. And you start walking forward. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. While you're doing that, Sylvia, Cinnabon's character, you rolled a 25. So
20.
you notice. Don't give
I
me.
rolled it.
What did you? Yeah, you rolled like a 24
Oh, it
or
was
something.
a 19 plus 4, so
Plus 4.
23.
23. Yeah.
Either way.
So yeah, you notice that this shipwreck, it's not an illusion, but you think what's inside of it is curiously, it's not drawing anybody else in but Xanfir. So that's very much interesting to you. As you kind of peek inside with your lower point of view, you get a better look than everybody else. You see in the shadows 2 puffs of smoke come out, almost like somebody's exhaling. And
Nice.
that is what you get with your 23.
Okay.
But yeah, so Xanfir, what did you roll for your wisdom saving throw?
2.
A 2. Yeah, it doesn't hit. So you start zombie walking towards this shipwreck, and just so basically there's not really much that can stop you unless somebody is within range to pull you back.
I mean, I'm in range, aren't I? But I'm kind of small, so I don't know.
Sylvia's the only one in range that can really
I'm
do
gonna
much.
try. I'm gonna tug on his clothes.
Go ahead and roll.
There's something in there.
Go ahead and do a. It's not gonna. What would
Where
it
she
be?
gets a net 20 strength.
Me and Charles
Yeah.
are just high-fiving, like whilst we're chilling, we're just slapping each other.
Yeah, you guys are still on the beach.
You two are
Go
like
ahead and
70
make
clapping
a.
hands.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check at disadvantage.
All right. Oof. All right.
Because he is resisting against you.
14.
14.
And then I think I have a minus, probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
you would
no.
have a minus. So check your character sheet.
So then there's the second roll as well, right?
Well, is that
Okay.
that's she took the smallest one. It's probably 14.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a 20 for the other one, so I have
Oh.
2 dice.
All right,
yeah,
so 14 minus
where is
what are we? It would be on your character sheet.
Okay, minus 3.
So that's
So 11.
Yeah, you go. You try and grip on the back of his pant leg, but it's a little leathery, especially from the sea, and you
Yeah.
can't get a solid enough grip. And even when you like kind of get a decent one, he just lifts up his leg and you kind of can't hold on as much as you'd like to. He keeps walking. Hambo, this is completely home-brewed. This is a campaign. I take bits and pieces from D&D, and I put it into my campaign. We're doing D&D 5e. That being said, Xanfir walks into the shipwreck. As he's walking in, Sylvia, because of your high perception roll, you see him step on a rose, a white rose.
Aw.
As he steps on it, it crunches, not a normal crunch, almost like a porcelain breaking. Suddenly, a bright purple energy erupts from where he stepped. Xanfir looks down, still in a daze, but no longer entranced. And he notices as this violent bright light flashes, purple, and all of a sudden sucks him down into the sand. The light goes back into the ground and fades away. When this happens, you hear a "Rrr," and you see heavy footsteps as out from the shadows appears an 8-foot tall giant minotaur. Oh, I forgot to add a little thing. So when he gets sucked in, it's only Xanfir, nothing else. So all of his items, all of his clothing, all of his equipment drops beside him as well.
Damn.
It seems only his body has been sucked up into this into whatever was on the ground. You see a minotaur 8 foot tall with horns bearing out appear from the shadows, reach down, shiny, grab something, and you hear another purple flash and a sort of a groan. And Xanfir, do you mind introducing your brand new character? All right, what do they see?
They see an 8 foot tall, 365-pound jet black minotaur. He goes by a name none other than Karstan.
Sorry, I'm Tarzan
He
Stan.
may not be the brightest tool in the shed, but he makes up for it with his
Tarzan.
and he will do anything for his friends to make sure they are safe. And will occasionally follow the pretty butterflies.
Wait, so you're telling me, right? There's a 3-foot mouse in front of an 8-foot minotaur?
Yes. That is exactly what's happening right now.
In a fucking shipwreck? Holy
He kind of leans down underneath, looks into the sand, and all of a sudden you hear a, and his head kind of pops back a little bit. He starts feeling the back of his head.
What was that?
Sylvia, you no longer feel any of that presence that you felt before.
Okay. Hey. Wait, is Xanfir just like not existent now?
As far as you can tell,
Shit.
you've seen him. You saw him get sucked up into the ground, as far as you know.
Yeah, I'm kind of just trembling and like, hey, backing up slowly, like out of the shipwreck.
Oh, tiny creature. Karstan stomps over. But obviously, because he's that big, it just looks menacing.
Frozen.
He stomps over,
Yeah.
leans down him, and goes, "Oh, hello, tiny friend.
Hi. Where?
like you."
So, as you guys are both talking, another creature appears. This one very humanoid, and I'm going to go ahead and they peek their head out from behind a couple of rocks further beyond, and as everybody looks at her, it's almost as if the sun is gleaming, like as it's gleaming onto the ocean, it's gleaming onto her. You are almost entranced and enthralled and captivated by the beautiful visage that you see. Even Captiva, with her natural one perception, all of a sudden turns and looks towards this beautiful creature that they see before them. Sunset, go ahead and introduce what they see.
Okay, so they see a person, and her name is Serafina Rainborn. And she is just on the beach collecting some shells. She sorry, my cat. That was not Serafina's cat. That's mine. Okay, so basically, she is about 5'4", pretty slender build, dark hair that shines in the sun, and light greenish blue eyes. Was there anything else to say? I think that's about it. She looks a bit shy and startled to see the group there because she's not used to seeing people on the beach. Is
Mhm.
there anything else I forgot to add that you think I should exposition-wise, Buff?
I think you're good. Well, what exactly physically? What do they see?
Oh, what does the group see about?
Right. What
Okay,
does
so
your
they
character
see
kind of
her
look like?
kind of peeking out from the rock with her the previously aforementioned build, height, hair, and eyes. Other than that, she is very pretty, but they can't really pinpoint what is pretty about her. Like, it's not that
Mhm.
she's ugly, but there's nothing particularly stand out. Like,
Mhm.
she's not like Marilyn Monroe. She's just kind of
Mhm.
captivating for some reason. And they get a warm vibe from her, I guess.
Good vibes. Good vibes. Cozy vibes.
Yeah,
Okay.
good vibes. Yeah.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, and she's carrying a basket with the shells in it.
There you go.
Yeah, Azrael once had sex with Monroe, so yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
So how far are me and Charles away from this, or have we like wandered over?
You guys are
Yeah.
about
Are we on the
like
beach
30
or-
to 60 feet.
Okay.
I don't know if you see Emelina yet, or is it
Oh.
is it Amelia or Emelina?
Well, I updated the character sheet, but it was while you were preparing the stream. I'm sorry
Oh,
about
no.
that. Bad time
Let
management.
me see.
But it's yeah, it's
Oh,
and I
okay.
yeah.
I'll change it on
Yep.
stream. So it's not Emelina, it's Serafina.
Yeah, Emelina was the random generation name while we were trying.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, that
Alright.
is the.
Okay.
Gosh.
I slapped Charles on the back. Bow! Like nice and hard. Because like, I don't like Charles, look, Zamfir told us we need to like check out that shipwreck over there. And
Do
like
we?
it, huh?
Do we? Meta talk. Do we see the Minotaur, the 8-foot tall Minotaur? Like it's pretty noticeable, right? 60 feet away.
As you guys are scuffling about each other, kind of kicking sand at each other's shins and heels, you see this bright purple light flash out from the shipwreck, and you have both turn and look. And as these events are playing out, you see this giant Minotaur coming out of and looking
Charles-
down at this 3-foot tall mouse.
Charles pulls out.
I take out 2 daggers.
Yeah, Charles pulls out. I forget the weapons called that I have, but Anastasia. I pull out Anastasia, and I run over, charging, axe overhead, ready to strike the Minotaur.
I'm running alongside him, probably faster because I got longer legs with 2 daggers out.
Yeah, but,
Actually,
like,
surprisingly
everybody-
enough, the barbarian runs faster because of
Really? Oh,
he has better movement.
sweet. Okay, I guess I'm just like running behind him then.
All right.
How close?
And then-
how close am I to?
And he's more
You-
fearsome too, right?
Okay, dude.
So you guys are about 60. You guys are about 60 feet away. The two knuckleheads. Thanks, Gilly for the 69 bits. Appreciate that, dude.
I mean, leaders of the group.
Serafina, you just peeked out from behind the shipwreck. You kind of saw the purple light flash up in the sky too. It got you a little bit curious. You decided to check out what was going on.
I place myself between Sylvia and the Minotaur, and I place myself between them, almost cutting them off, like trying to defend Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
And I look up, and then like, I don't know what the fuck to say because I don't even know if it can talk. So I'm just looking at it. I'm like, ugh.
I'll like
Charles,
peek around. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Charles about to strike, screams at the Minotaur. What'd you do with Zamfir?
Oh.
Our
I
friends.
run over as fast as I can, and can I reach them or before they?
Yeah,
start?
you are like right next to. You are in the scuffle of everything as well.
Okay, so I kind of get in front of Karsten and I say, I don't know you, but there's no need for senseless violence. Let's hear him out first. I do not think it was his work that caused that strange other man to disappear just now.
Oh, pretty lady.
Who are you? I don't trust you. We've never seen you before. Why should we
Likewise,
trust
Nicola,
your word over where our friend Zamfir went?
Because if you looked at him, you would know it was not him who caused the disappearance.
Oh. At this point, there's just a butterfly that flies past, and Karstan just starts like looking off at it, like, oh.
I walk past, completely ignoring what they're all saying, couldn't give a shit. Walk like, and I crouch down on the ground where all of like Zamfir's items are on the ground, and I take it, all of his gold, and I take all of his gold.
Yeah, go
Yo,
ahead.
how much
You
is that?
start rummaging through all of his things. You find his coin purse and you
How much is it?
yoink
Like,
it.
okay,
How
If I
much? How
remember
much did you
correctly,
have?
I had 900
900.
gold.
Go ahead
Hold
and
on.
steal his shoes while
I'm
you're
gonna,
at it.
like-
Well, damn.
What else did you have? Did you have any?
Hold on.
Any shoes
So,
you could steal?
Before we move on, Azrael, while you're looking through all these things, roll investigation.
I'm
Oh,
like
okay.
right there too. Are you holding on to that for Xanfir?
Well, yes, of course. The guy gave me like an extra 100 as well. Come on, like Zamfir was giving me blood the entire time we were on the ship. Like that guy's my friend. So I'm rolling investigation, right?
Yes.
10 plus plus 1.
10 plus 1. 11.
11. Wait, hold on. Can I
Okay.
luck it? Can I luck it?
You can?
Might as well. Okay, and then luck. 15. Okay, that's yeah. I'm okay with that.
So 15 total or 16?
Yeah, 15 total.
15 total. Okay. With the 15, you, as you're rummaging through all of the stuff, you notice a crushed rose, and as you like kind of look and inspect the rose underneath it, you feel something rough. You take out. You kind of dig out underneath the sand, and as Sylvia's looking behind you, make sure you're not taking that all for yourself, type of thing.
Yeah.
You pull out shards of like a crushed terracotta pot.
I pick it up and then I walk over to Sylvia. I'm like, what is this? Can you have a look at it for me? Like, it's
Yeah,
just a
for
crushed
sure.
pot and it was under a
I
rose.
can detect magic.
Yeah, go ahead. And then I just hold it.
So you snapcast detect magic. You don't notice any magic coming from the terracotta pot, but you notice as you snapcast it, you look behind you. Almost as your reaction, you feel like a source of magic is coming from the back of this minotaur's head.
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
still currently looking at the pretty
Oh,
girl.
he did get hit in the head. Excuse me, Minotaur sir. What's your name?
Oh, I Karsten.
Hi, Karsten. Do you mind turning around and sitting down real quick? I think there's something on your head.
Karsten, Ed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Karsten, do this for a small friend.
Thank you.
Karsten turns around and just slumps backwards.
So in a puff of sand, as he sits down,
Yeah.
Sylvia kind of doesn't cover her eyes, but you look on the back of his head. Oh, what are you doing, Ezra?
No, I was just gonna help her like get closer to the head because there's still a bunch of torso and neck. So,
You
like,
see,
Sylvia, do you want me to help you up or?
almost like half of a glass marble looks like it's embedded in the back of his head. The marble, very much, it has like dancing velvet strips and streams, almost like mist, but a little more solid, of different shades of purple floating about inside of it, and it's like pulsing almost in a very low lit glow.
All right. How long to see like what kind of magic it is?
Let me look at that spell.
I know it takes what, like 10 minutes to
So
just
you
like.
can snapcast it to so for like up to you can so you're concentrating on it. So if you sense magic this way, you can use this action to you see a faint aura. Let's see. The bear's magic. You learn its school of magic, if any. This is a enchantment. It comes from the school of enchantments.
Okay. Do I know if it would like do anything if I touched it?
You wouldn't know that, but
Okay.
you get the feeling that you get the feeling that it's nothing you've ever seen before, but just as you got the feeling before in Port Cogby, this magic doesn't seem physically, or it doesn't feel like it'll do any damage to anybody.
Okay. Azrael, do you mind helping me grab that sphere?
Yeah.
We could use Zamfir's clothing as like a protection just in case to grab it.
Okay, so you wanna cover his neck with Zamfir's robes? Do you
No,
wanna
I just
you wanna take the robe and then cover it, or how do you wanna do it?
just like use the robe and like grab it so that we don't touch it.
How big is it? How big is the?
It's
Is it like a human fist? Is it
it's
like
about the size of
tiny
a
marble?
quarter. It's like has the diameter of a quarter.
Oh, it's that small?
Yeah, it's really small. It's not big.
Okay.
It feel no more than like a bump on the back of Karstan's head. But you can tell it's very much stuck and embedded in there.
Okay. I pick up Sylvia, and then like I hold her, I guess,
Alright.
so that she can reach it.
Karsten, I'm gonna grab this marble from your head now. Is that all right?
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
I'm gonna like, try it and pull it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Probably would be athletics again.
Can I help?
Yes.
Maybe like I'm leaning in as well.
So so that would be with Azrael's help. Pick whoever has the best athletics, and then take that roll.
Azrael.
Yeah.
I think mine might be higher actually.
Ah, I rolled a 2. Come on, man.
No.
All right.
I rolled a 15 again, but minus.
So you go to pull it, and like you just it's very slippery. It's very marble-ish. So it's very hard to get a grip on, and more than half of it's already embedded inside of the back of his skull. So you can't really get a grip. You get the feeling that unless you have some sort of some like pry bar or anything, that thing's stuck solid in there.
I slapped Carstan on the back, and I'm like, is it okay if we like rip this out?
Oh. Like,
There's
Karsten can barely feeling the slap on the back.
As you say that, you see a flash of purple from the marble, and Karstad in his head also it's sort of a headache, and he hears in his brain, mind you, only Karstad can hear this, nobody else. He hears in his brain, no.
No. Voice in head say no. Head hurts.
Oh my gosh, Tracy just dipped 20 bones. She says, I don't know what wild magic is, but sounds cool. All right, fuck it. We have our first wild magic roll. As he's talking, we got an 84 on the wild magics. All right, let's see.
If
Wild
this isn't a tactical nuke.
magic table 5e. Let's see what happens with it. All right, so wild magic, for those of you who don't know, is a mechanic in D&D 5e where things can go. It's just it's a table of random effects that can happen to anybody. So I'm gonna say, just due to what's going on in the situation right now, the wild magic surge happened when the marble flashed purple, and Karstad got the headache. And so the wild magic will be directed on Karstad. It was an 84. Oh my gosh!
Oh no! What is it?
You cast Fireball as a third level spell centered on yourself, as if affected by the careful spell meta magic, which means that if you guys succeed, so that's gonna be everybody except for Captiva, because she's distracted, and I believe.
Wait, it's AOE?
Oh yeah, it's AOE. I also believe that Charles, were you there? You were also there.
Yeah, he's there. He's running forward. Yeah. Listen, if I'm down, you're down with me, bitch.
Yeah, but
right?
Charles has immunity to he's fire resistant.
That's cap.
I was distracted trying to read up on my character's abilities to what happened? What was the wild magic's effect?
So,
Level fireball.
I'm now
Fireball
glad
was
I'm distracted
casted
over
at
here.
third level, which
Oh,
means
so strong. That's so strong.
each creature in a 20-foot radius centered on the point must make a dexterity saving throw. This was cast with, but this was also cast with careful meta magic. So what that means is a target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one.
We're all wiped out.
What's that?
We're all wiped
Fellow
out.
magical effect.
Maybe not.
Just gotta get the dexterity saving for
It's 8d6. Yeah, if you hit the dexterity. So careful magic. What is careful meta magic?
Oh, he said 80 something. No, listen to the maths. He said
8d6. 8d6. I haven't rolled it yet.
86.
No,
okay, I was like,
6-sided dice.
Oh, I thought he said 86, as in like we get.
No, my bad. Let's see. What's the careful spell do?
I'm about to get cooked.
Bro, Costan already got cooked. I just rolled a 3.
Oh, wait. So,
what?
the careful spell means when you cast a spell that forces other creatures to make a saving throw, you can protect some of those creatures from the spell's full force. If you do so, you can spend 1 sorcery point. I will give Karstad 1 sorcery point just for the fun of the meta magic. And choose a number of those creatures. Chosen creature automatically succeeds on its saving throw against the spell. So, Karstad, you can choose 1 person to save.
Can he save himself?
This
He can save
I'm
himself.
automatically. Aren't I automatically protected from it? Was the thing?
No.
you did it to your
Basically,
face.
what happens is a fireball spell is cast right by your feet and explodes around you.
That's so crazy.
Well, considering I already did my roll and it was a free, I'm gonna go ahead and protect myself.
Okay.
Oh,
8d6. Let's look up the dice.
fucking
I don't have 8d6, so let's look up the dice roller.
you
and
8
just
foot
roll.
cow.
The rest of
shit.
us have to do a
It's
saving
actually not
throw,
too
right?
bad. Okay, so who rolls? So that
didn't
would
roll.
be. Let's see.
Is there a way
here.
I can cast? I have a bonus action that adds hit points to people. Is there a way I can cast that before they roll, or
Unfortunately,
no?
it would resolve afterwards because this just happens so quick. There's not a lot of time to react to it.
Oh no!
But everybody makes a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I hit a 4, but hey, time to
Step
lock.
away, off in my own little world over here. Do I still?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yo,
wait,
yo,
no,
yo.
that's fucking
Activa
annoying.
doesn't really even
Um,
notice that a fireball's going on.
I got a 16, but I have a +5 dexterity.
Okay.
So
16
that
plus 5, so total of 21.
Okay, I'm gonna use luck, cause I rolled a 4. I'm gonna use
Okay.
luck. Clean, I'm good, baby. +5. I'm out of that motherfucker.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sylvia and Azrael, the 2 closest people, are safe.
Bro, I've used.
So, who got.
Hit.
What I need to know is who got below a 13 on their saving throw.
I think Greek and
I
Sunset.
haven't rolled it yet.
Alright,
Nice.
yeah, go ahead and roll for a
Greek
dexterity
got
saving throw.
13.
You go what?
Greek
Wait,
got
can you-
13.
And then
exactly.
plus-
You-
that I have advantage against all magic, and it says wait.
That remember we decided that was
Oh,
we were gonna
only on
workshop
cold
that, so it's
save.
only
Got it,
it's
got it,
only
got
gonna
it.
be ice and psychic. So
You're right.
what did you roll for your dexterity saving?
A natural
I didn't
13. Oh,
add the 4. I added an 18, but my addition is +4, but I don't know if that counts or not.
18 plus 4. Okay, yeah, it does count. So that's 22.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and Greek, what did you roll?
13
He
plus
rolled
1.
13 plus
13
1.
plus 1. Okay, so yeah, you just everybody takes half damage of 23.
Does Charles take half of half?
Like-
So you take half of 23. So you take it's gonna be rounded up. So
12 and a half.
everybody takes 12 points of fire damage in that
Am I
AOE.
full HP?
Yeah.
What
So
is the-
everybody at this point should have a long rest. They should all be well rested up. You guys have gotten plenty of time on the boat to take a long rest. Many long rests. So.
Do we do 12 or 13? Because you can't do
12.
0.5.
12,
So you're
12.
gonna do 12. It's gonna be rounded.
Okay.
Dude, we get fried.
You just get fried as soon as you get in there. Yeah.
I now have 14 HP.
I've
Yeah.
got 48.
I'm at 15. I'm no better.
Tracy, what did you do?
I just start patting myself, trying to get the fire off of me. Like what? Like I'm just running around getting this shit off of me. I run straight into the ocean.
Oh.
I run
Oh,
straight into
man.
the ocean, half on fire.
I finally like kind
Yeah,
of
this
like
snaps
kind
you
of,
out of it.
I kind of like I get a smell of like burning hair. Stuff, and I like,
Run up
slowly
to
turn around
the-
and I'm like looking at everybody like, what the hell happened? And I see this giant thing.
Just giant puff of
The
smoke.
funny
at the end
thing
of it.
is, like,
Yeah.
fireball isn't the only thing that happens in wild magic. Like, anything can happen from, like, growing a mustache to, like, getting a horn poked on your head. Like, it's just completely random. It just so happened you hit the fireball. Careful.
Good horn.
Yeah.
I run
Running
up
to the
Azrael
water
and I
and,
shout,
like, trying
no,
to cup the
stop!
water
Get
up.
out of the water! Everybody, get out of the water! Or get out of the water! Or
And then
however.
I walk out of the water. I'm like,
I'm gonna roll around in the sand if my fur is on fire.
Kurt stands there just looking at some of his smoldering like fur. Like, oh. Because he's still got a sore head, so he's there like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
I run
so
over
you're as
to
well.
cast that.
Mhm.
I run over to cast that after I'm like drenched wet, and I'm running over to him, and I'm just patting him down where he can't reach.
Right.
Try to
Yeah.
stay at the shore and
Yeah, no
shovel the
problem.
water onto yourself, but don't get in. This
Um,
realm holds many secrets.
Okay.
Oh,
Good to know.
pretty lady said big word.
So
I'm
at
just
this
like-
point, Gillsby kind of looks over from the behind the ship and goes, "Y'all all right out there?"
Yeah. Just like a thumbs up.
He gives you a thumbs up back and then reels up the plank and begins to sail away.
Kirsten peers out and sees them sailing away and just waves and says, "Bye, Steve."
Very cool. Very cool. All right.
And whilst I'm like patting Carstan down, I'm like admiring how nice
You
his fur is.
Yeah, and you can cast Cure Wounds on anybody if you want to heal them, or you can you guys can attempt to take a short rest while discovering your two new friends.
Yeah, we can talk to our good friends.
Yeah.
Cast
Figure-
your wounds on one person.
You can cast Cure Wounds as many times as you want,
I think we should all take a long rest.
as long as you have the
quickly.
spell. So long rest would be over 8 hours, and
Oh dear God.
that wouldn't be able to.
After this has happened, and everyone's like looking around, panicked, Kirsten's also looking around and then sees a glint in the sand where Xanthia disappeared, and notices a nice shiny battle axe.
Yes, you do.
Shiny.
Mm-hmm.
So he just like walks over to it with his hands out and just goes, "Ooh."
All right, you go.
Picks it up and it's like, Kirsten.
You grab, Xanfir's battle axe. As you do, you feel in your brain, this a similar force to what you heard before. But you don't get a headache as much. You get more of a picture of words, and you get it's almost like an excited emotion in your brain, like, yes, like this is perfect.
Oh, voice and head happy now.
All right, and then while he takes the battle axe, I'm looking for the wand that he got from Egon.
Ah, the wand of the war mage. Yeah, you find it. You find it in his backpack amongst all of his other stuff.
Cool. I run over to Sylvia and Sylvia, hey, here's the one that Xanthia had. There's no point in leaving it out here. We don't know where he is, and all of his stuff's everywhere.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
Captiva, who are you casting? What are you casting on who?
Cure wounds on Sylvia because she has the most fur that got burnt.
Okay.
You have the most. I mean, at that point, technically, wouldn't Kirsten have the most fur that got burned because he's a bigger
I mean, no, if you do it by fractals, like size wise.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast. At what
Yeah.
level are you casting Cure Wounds?
Oh.
You can cast it at first or second level. Second level means it's going to be more powerful if you do it.
Then second level.
All right.
Do I click?
Yeah. Click the thing that says
The
2d8
cast?
plus 3. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, it says 1d8 plus 3.
If you scroll down to second level, it'll say 2d8. Because
I
it is
see.
a more powerful form of Cure Wounds.
Do I click the cast or the 2d8?
You will click cast to cast it, and then the 2d8 plus 3 to show how much you heal.
Oh, nice.
10.
All right, so 10
5
points.
plus 2 plus 3.
So you go over to Sylvia and you kind of say, "Oh, like oh shit, let me help," and you like kind of place your hands on her shoulders, and
Thank you so
yeah, a green glow starts coming out of the tips of your fingers and the palms of your hands, and you feel revitalized, Sylvia.
Very nice, very nice. Now I'm back up to 24 out of 26.
There
Thank
you go.
Mm.
You guys are on this coast, and yeah, you guys can take a short rest. You are on a beached area, but if you look up, there's kind of a small overhang, like not like more than 2 feet tall cliff, and then from there is kind of a forest line with a trail that leads into the forest. You guys are more than welcome to explore. There is right next to you kind of an inlet river that flows into the forest as well. That's where Gillsby kind of let his ship go to shore because that's where the deepest part of the water is. And behind the shipwreck, there's a bunch of almost pillory cone type rocks that like jut out. Some jut out 12 feet, some 5, around that range, and it's almost like a wall blocking off the area behind it. That's going off into the ocean, just a little bit. You can walk around it if you go into the ocean a little bit. But, yeah.
Take a short rest. I have some picnic supplies here, but I don't know if you want.
Kirsten just instantaneously slumps back over after picking up the axe and goes, "Kirsten, tired."
Kirsten, would you like some food?
Oh, yes, please.
All right.
I sit down and open up my picnic basket, in which I have some bread and cheese and some ale, and I offer to the group if they would like to join me.
Huh? Okay.
Did you say ale?
I think I want to like
ale.
take the time to like kind of, since everybody else kind of saw Kirsten and kind of, I'm a little curious now that I'm actually paying attention. And I go over to him.
Oh,
and
a minotaur! That's great.
Yeah, I kind of feel like empathy towards him. Like I feel bad, and I just kind of go up to his arm and like pet him.
Well, you would see, and correct me if I'm wrong, Paradin, but you'd see a lot of battle scars, and
Yeah.
some of them very deep, inlaid within his upper body, chest, and arm area.
His main scar goes all the way from the top of his left shoulder down to the right thigh, straight across.
Okay, then I would go over and just kind of like look at him and then notice the scars and just kind of lightly like take my fingers and like run over the scars and just kind of look at him, kind of like, because I feel bad for him because it just seems like he's had a hard life and I know what that's like.
Yeah. Okay.
Kirsten feels the little gentle touch and he goes, "Oh, hi, friend."
Aw.
All right. So you guys all decide to sit down for I'm gonna say an hour or so of a short rest.
Charles.
Any
Charles
healers?
doesn't sit.
What's that?
Charles doesn't sit on the
Gosh,
floor.
like small funny kid.
Royalty doesn't sit on floors.
Okay.
It's true. So you don't do anything. So a short rest, for those of you who don't know, is a short period of downtime, at least 1 hour long, which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, reading, drinking, or tending to wounds. So you guys, if you guys are damaged, you guys can roll a hit die to recover, or do whatever you guys want to do that fits within those areas.
So I'm gonna try and heal up. Do I roll a d20?
You roll whatever your hit dice is, so it'd be like 1d8 plus something. It should say if you click on short rest, it'll show you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That'll be on your D&D Beyond character sheet.
Okay. It's a 1d8 plus 1. Short
1d8
rest.
plus 1. So yeah, you would roll 1d8 plus 1 and
Okay,
see what you get. That's the hit points you get back.
And then I get 4 HP back.
Perfect.
All right, I'm rolling mine.
That's trash, but it is what it is.
I get 8 HP back.
We'll see.
Oh, it's
I
no,
get
it's
9.
3, dude. It's plus 3. I get
Yeah, I
10
get-
HP back,
There
dude.
you go.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, I get. Actually, I'm gonna do a second one because I can do 2 of my hit die apparently.
It says
you
I
guys,
can take. Like, it says 4 here for me. I got
yeah,
like
I
you
can
can,
do
you can
5,
take as
so I'm
many
gonna
hit
do
die
2.
as you want per short
Really?
rest.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
Okay,
you
so
only
I
get
get
so
18.
many per day. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I get 18 health back,
I got
I'm
4 per day.
so I'm back
Yeah.
at max health.
okay.
plus 5.
So
Wait,
as you guys
it
are.
says-
What's that?
question. It says recover, reset maximum HP, changes during this rest.
That's for that's in less that's like DM's discretion type of thing. It's like, okay, there's short rest, you gain maximum.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, that's just like in case you want to as a
Okay.
party.
Okay. I was just wondering, curious.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it's really
good
like
question.
in case you get temporary health and then you take a short rest, it gets rid of the health.
Okay, I see. That's what that does. Okay, yeah. So you guys don't have any of. So you guys can. There's spells that can knock your maximum HP down from like 35 to 32 or something. So you can only get up to 32 hit points. But you guys haven't had any of those spells hit you. So that's what that is. Okay, that makes more sense to me.
I get up and I start stretching as I feel good as I've
Mhm.
reached my maximum health.
Mhm.
And I'm feeling good. I'm stretching, limbering up as all rogues should be doing.
Mhm.
And I clap my hands, try to get everybody's attention. I'm like, guys, we should probably find a town or a village or some form of civilization because, well, there's nothing to do here on the beach.
What are you up to?
Me?
Yes. What civilization? What did you say you were seeking?
Anything. To be fair, like, we only came here because the other place we were at was kind of bad. So we're hoping for, like, somewhat of a fresh start. Like, you guys are more than welcome to join us, and it's kind of weird that one of our, party members absolutely disappeared to thin
Yeah.
air. And I have no idea how to
So-
detect it myself.
As you guys are doing the short rest, and as you're talking, what's happening to Karstad is the purple item on the back of his head is starting to talk a little bit more and more coherently. He starts hearing in his head from the familiar voice that he knows to be, recent. I'm Zanfir. I'm Zanfir. I'm Zanfir. Almost strained coming out. Yeah.
See, at that point, Karstan, just not being the smartest person, just mimics what he hears in his head and goes, I'm Zanfir.
Do you think the purple marble in his head was Zanfir turned into a marble?
I mean, Zamfir never told us he could be a marble. And I haven't seen any
He
spell like that
probably
either.
didn't know.
Perhaps he was trapped. I have seen before people become trapped in objects as an enchantment.
That is fair. We've
the
had some
marble
trouble with the
isn't
marble. We've had
It
some
is
trouble with the
enchanted.
marble.
So we have. We have.
I go over to the marble and I
Just
start
walking
tapping
around.
it. I start tapping it lightly like this,
Mhm.
and mockingly, I whisper into Carstan's ear, Zamfir. And I just don't believe it, right? I'm just like mad skeptical.
As you do that, Karstad starts getting a little bit more of a headache, and he hears the voice. Quit it!
Quit it.
Okay, and then as mockingly, I'm like, okay, if you're Zamfir, then tell me something Zamfir would know.
Um,
I say that to Carstan, and I'm just like
you
tapping on
see
the marble.
as you say that, like every time you tap
Leave
it,
him alone, Balky.
the purple glow of the marble starts to like like kind of on beat with what you're tapping. Yeah,
It's a ghost.
you hear Zamfir say, you in your mind, Karstad, you hear, it's very hard to get out the words, but you hear Bloodborne.
Oh, Bloodborne.
I'm just like taken away. I'm like, blood. And then I lean forward. I'm like, Carstan, you said earlier there was a voice in your head.
Yeah, Karsten has funny voice in head.
Just one?
Karsten, was it always there?
Just one.
When did it start? Yeah.
It only happened after pretty light, and then head hurt.
Well, that's when Xanfir
Rubs
disappeared.
the back of his head. Oh,
What were you doing before Xanfer? Where were you?
Karsten.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
Carstan.
fuck,
Zamfir's in
sorry.
his head.
Yes, you're sorry. The name was the same on the.
Oh yeah,
No
I'm
worries.
Confused.
unaware by.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can change your. You
Karsten,
guys
where
can
were
change
you
your name
before?
to your normal Twitch name if you want to, or your character name on Whereby, because I think it's actually better if you put your Twitch name on the Whereby, because your name is below you anyway.
My brain just read it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're
yeah,
fine.
Where were you, Karsten? What were you doing before?
Karsten. Not sure. He starts scratching his head with his big finger. Karsten woke up in ship. Karsten confused. And his head starts hurting a bit as he's trying to remember. He's like, oh.
Hey, buddy, it's okay. You can go with us if you want.
Oh. Karsten has a bit of a smile. Karsten like that.
Good. All right. Oh shit. Should we? I guess now that we've kind of figured that out, should probably find some sort of village.
Village. I'm down. I mean, does anybody know like of the topography by any chance? Has anybody been here before?
I don't know what that word means.
Like the land, bro. Like topography, like the map.
At that
Alright,
being
so-
said, Seraphina, go ahead and roll a history check.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's topography.
Yeah, bro, I got the IQ. What do you mean? I'm not all violent.
Learned a new word.
I unfortunately rolled a 5 plus 3 is 8.
8. Even with an 8, you've spent most of your life here. You know the basic outer linings of this area. You know that you're on the you're in the Demekian Empire at the Pasharad coast, and if you go more a little further inland, northeast like, you will most likely end up in the village of Pasharad. You also know that this village is where you were tasked to go to.
So I suggest to the group that we make way to that area. You said it was inland a little bit.
It's inland inside the forest area. If you go northeast, you'll be able to follow the trail up to there. Yeah.
I say, I recommend that we follow the trail inland into the forest a little bit, because there we can find some of the things I believe we're both looking for.
Okay. I'm down. So are we all sticking together? I look over at Carstan and I slap him on the back. I'm like, "You coming with us, big boy?"
Karstan barely feeling it, goes, oh, yeah. Karstan, come with new friends.
Awesome.
Alright.
Okay.
So you all
And I'll-
adventure forward into the up the path by the river.
Real quick first.
Yeah. What's up?
Karstan, being Karstan, sees Sylvia trying to follow the group and then goes,
Mhm.
oh, I help, little friend. And
Oh,
picks
thank
them
you.
up, like puts the hand out for them to get on to put them on the shoulder.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
Little friend, safe up here.
As we're walking, I sort of like look towards getting behind a tree, and I roll stealth, and then I follow the group stealth in the trees, or between the trees and the
Mhm.
bushes in the forest.
As you guys start walking towards the forest line, Captiva, go ahead and roll perception once again.
Oh no, not Captiva.
Go ahead and roll at advantage,
Okay.
just for the sake of the
Right.
storyline.
I rolled a d20.
Yeah,
Right?
you roll a you can go to your character sheet like I was showing you
Oh,
earlier.
character sheet.
Yeah, and then look at perception, and then click on that twice and take the higher number because you're rolling at advantage.
Click on it twice.
Mm-hmm. So you see you have perception, and the next to it would be plus something. Yeah.
I got 19 plus 3.
Easy,
22.
easy.
Easy money.
And then I click it again.
Yeah, if you want to try and get higher, yeah, go for it.
No, that's good. I'm
19
not.
19's
Oh
fine.
no! You roll
You-
twice and
no
you
matter
take
what-
the higher. So
Yeah.
you roll lower. You can still take the higher. So
Right.
if you want to try for net 20, go for it.
Right. So yeah, as you guys start walking into the forest, you meet the forest line, and Captiva turns and looks into the forest and sees a head tilted in curiosity back at her, and a sniffing. She looks inside. She looks over towards the source of it, and she sees in front of her a very very white grayish haired, quite large direwolf staring back at her, looking at her curiously.
Oh, she getting a familiar.
Just kind of, it walks up to her very cautiously, starts sniffing at her feet a little bit, looks up to you, and sits.
I kind of go up to it, just kind of being just as cautious as the direwolf,
Mhm.
and I mimic it, and I sit down in front of it, just waiting.
Does anyone else notice this happening?
Yeah, everybody can see this happening. As you sit down in front of the wolf, and you two kind of meet each other's eyes, you start, you whenever you look into somebody's eyes, you can kind of get a feel for what they are. You start looking at them, and you get a weird sensation come over you. You feel like this dire wolf meeting you, there's intention behind it. You're not sure why. After it seems like a long time for you, but it's no longer more than 10-15 seconds, the dire wolf props itself back up, gives you a nice little lick on the side of the cheek, and scurries off into the forest.
No.
You are now able to transform into a direwolf. Congratulations. Your wild
Oh, well,
shape
shit.
came through, and you now have a new animal form.
Karstan sees the wolf run
After
off.
it goes off into the woods, I kind of like then kind of come back into myself.
Yeah.
And look around, and where it licked, I kind of just, and I'm looking at everybody else, like, not forgetting that they were there
Yeah.
during that time. And then I just kind of notice, and I just kind of
if I look her on the face, can she turn into a mouse?
If I lick her on the face, can she turn into a monitor?
So you
If I
are.
lick her on the face, can she turn
Everybody's
into a
gonna be
fuckboy?
licking me.
Everybody starts
I don't-
licking Captiva. No.
I want
I don't
to
So-
feel
know-
like that's a
I-
problem, but
I
Wild
could have had a
shape.
spell that caused orgies, and I chose
Ooh.
not to ask buff for it. But
Damn.
that sounds pretty close.
You should definitely look into it.
Yeah, we should look at it. Let's look into that after. No, just kidding.
Alright, I'll
Um,
actually send it to you.
That I have no doubt that exists, and I think it's hilarious. But no, how wild shape works is as soon as a druid is able to look upon a creature that fits within its CR rating and its availability, they're able to transform into that type of creature. So Mousefolk is humanoid, and so is Minotaur, so they would not be able to transform into them yet.
Oh, pretty puppy.
I'm gonna I'm gonna mute the rhythm bot because I think it's starting to stutter a little bit for everybody, but that's okay. Yeah, you guys continue on into the forest.
can I roll stealth?
Yes, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
Oh, I wanted to roll animal handling and ride that fucking direwolf, dude.
No. I was actually just thinking,
Hold on,
wait,
I
can
have
I
to
turn
do
into a
one.
direwolf and have Sylvia, since she's smaller than everybody and she's, shorter legs, she could ride on me.
I could ride on you as in your bear form too, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
100% possible for anybody
She could
to
ride
ride.
on you, or she could ride on top of the 8-foot tall Minotaur.
So how it works in D&D is when the creature has to be a size larger than you. So if you're medium sized, which mostly everybody in here is, I think, except for Sylvia's tiny, you can only ride an animal that's a size above that.
Yeah, you can just ride cast and bareback. It's up to you.
God. All right. What was your faded? You rolled. Azrael rolled stealth. What did he get?
I got a 16 plus 7, baby. Easy clap.
23. All right. Yeah, you start hiding within the side of the pathway, kind of within the trees. You get a good
And I'm
sense
following
of.
the group.
Man,
Yeah, you get a good
Yeah,
sense
sorry,
of
I was
everybody, and nobody can really surround and see you. Is everybody starting to get a little bit of stuttery as well on the?
Yeah.
on
No,
the
mine's
stream?
fine.
that's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, it cleared up now.
Yeah, it cleared up. I think the sound was messing with us a little bit. That's okay. As you guys are going into the forest, let's see. Faded and Sunset both go ahead. Or who's both in front? Who's kind of the front ones?
Well, Charles is always in the front.
Mhm.
No matter what. He's always leading the group. He's always in front.
That's the one leading the way. So
I'm
Faded.
stealth.
Mhm.
I'm stealth, so I'm like in line with the front.
Mhm.
So I'm walking with the group. Just the group can't see me.
But since Charles has true sight, he's actually a couple steps ahead of him. So.
Karstad, where are you?
Kirstan would probably just be walking along slowly behind them with Sylvia on his shoulder, just making sure that everything's okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Um,
Getting occasionally distracted and Sylvia having to remind him to keep walking.
So Charles and Azrael, go ahead and both roll perception.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna get a nat 20. Watch this. Boom. Okay, never mind.
Boom.
Perception +4, so I get a blood clot 12 as.
I got a +1.
Okay, dude.
What was the totals of both?
I got
13.
12.
12 and 15?
13. Yeah, so I'm always
12
actually
and
just one
13.
step ahead of him.
Okay.
So.
You guys, unfortunately, let me see.
I don't like it when he says unfortunately.
No, not actually. You guys, as you guys are stealthing and walking along, you hear a on the side of like a branch breaking.
That was a branch?
Yeah, I'm bad at sound effects. Leave me alone. As you guys are
Could you
As
imagine
you guys
this
are
is where
walking forward, you guys into the forest line. From out of the sides, you see a interesting creature.
Um,
And if you guys look on
Do-
roll 20, you'll be able to see that. Sunset, I don't think we've got you on roll 20 yet, have we?
It hasn't updated for me.
Oh
to roll.
no, I was just
yeah,
using
all
my
I'm
character.
seeing on roll 20 is the boat.
I
I'm
think I
gonna
would
Right.
need the
Okay,
invite
let
link
me...
to your-
No. I just have you guys in the wrong place. There you go. Boom.
Okay.
Okay, let me... Let me see if we can get you on there real quick, because that is important, and that's something that we did forget
Someone
to do.
just quote that. Okay, Vine, or did I miss you?
Okay.
That was
Okay.
shout out to my mountain guy.
Is it the purple hair thing?
Yes, it is this thing right here, which you guys would notice.
Fuck is that?
It's a
I don't know
skeleton.
what the fuck it is.
Mhm.
Wait, where am I?
You
You.
would
So-
be, let's see. You aren't, yeah,
I'm like-
you'd be like right there. Let's see. Charles was leading the charge. Sylvia.
Charles in charge.
Yeah. Sylvia was kind of leading. That's kind of the marching order you guys would be in, right there.
Can my direwolf eat Charles?
No, because I have animal handling, so I'll just tame you, and you'll
You're-
just be my
That's a weird.
my side hoe.
That's
Yeah.
a weird interaction, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, you hear the branch snap. We really need to get Juliet on here. Is there any way to invite somebody while you're in the roll 20? If not, that's okay. We'll go off of we'll have to work around it for today. I'm so sorry, Sunset.
If you,
but,
you could make an icon.
mhm.
It's okay.
No,
I can
I have her. I have an
I'll just
icon
use
for
my-
her, but
my
she
bit-
needs to
my-
be like if she,
Can't see
if she
it,
wants
yeah.
to see it, just look on
Stream.
on stream. Yeah, perfect. And speaking of which, oh hey, chaotic evil. I don't know who. Thanks both of you guys for pitching in. Says disadvantage for Ezreal wild magic. Last time, I swear this is a really fun, great stream buff.
Fuck away from me, man. Get away.
So Ezreal, when you roll roll your next d20, it's at disadvantage, and we have as you guys see this creature, we see another wild magic start to happen throughout.
I'm just not gonna attack for the rest of the fight. Then I refuse to roll on disadvantage.
I refuse to roll at disadvantage.
I refuse.
You're most likely going to be rolling your initiative at disadvantage, so it's not that huge
Fuck,
an
that's
issue.
the important one.
Okay, so first thing that hits is wild magic. Is I got a 44 after I rolled a d100. 44.
Please, a moustache. Give it a moustache. Give it a moustache.
Okay.
Please, no, don't laugh. Don't laugh. It's not funny. Don't do that.
Who gets hit by it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this
Go,
one hits.
gets
I will
hit.
say Captiva gets affected by this one. Captiva, for some reason, your throat starts getting a little dry.
Frog.
For the next how many turns? Let's see.
Dry
For the next 2 turns, you try and you start trying to cough, and as you do, you like and smoke starts billowing out of your mouth.
Dragon.
As you say that,
Oh my-
as you try and say I'm a fucking dragon, instead what comes out is and just more and more smoke starts spewing out of your mouth as you try and talk.
What did you just do?
He dabbed.
I just
Are you okay? Oh.
I got a dab on stream, bro. I got a
I didn't know
dab
that.
redemption,
You're
dude. I had to
okay,
dab.
All I saw was this, like.
Everybody else, as you see this bone creature, the bone creature hears itself snap this branch and looks back at everybody else and screeches. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Fuck you, disadvantage.
I get advantage on initiative.
How do I
18 plus 2, so that's a 19 for
how do I roll this garbage shit?
You roll a d20 and add your initiative on it.
But for you, you have to roll 2d20s and you take the lowest number.
Come on, nat 20s, baby, nat 20s.
Right.
Yay! Fuck! That's low.
Almost got a nat 1.
What? What are all your guys' rolls?
Mine
my
in
initiative
total is
was-
a 19.
You rolled a 19. Okay.
In total with the modifier.
I rolled a
11.
17.
I rolled an 18 plus 5.
17 for Serafina.
Hold on. No, 22 total. 22 total.
22 total for Serafina. Dang. Good job.
Bro, how am I supposed to carry like this?
Captiva, what did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
An 11. Okay.
What's the plus on that?
Sylvia, what did you get?
Wait, no, this is
18
good.
plus 5.
Wow, so 23 total.
Wait, Bella, did you add your pluses?
I am positioned
Oh no, it
pretty
was
high.
11 plus 1
Mhm.
so 12.
Charles,
cool.
what did you roll?
15 total.
Total 15. All right, Azrael, what did you get?
No, you know what? You know what? This is actually good because that means the entire party can fuck up this piece of shit, and I have to shoot last. Facts, dude.
What'd you
So, 2 plus 3, 5.
get? 5. Okay.
Why are you laughing? This is good. That means I have to
Hey,
attack
it's
the last.
great. There you go.
This is disadvantage is the advantage, pussy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I'm going to do a different type of. I'm gonna start doing the encounters on D&D Beyond because it's pretty interesting. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. This starts playing now.
Beyond?
Give me 1 second while I get everything down.
Yeah, it's time to cook.
Can you actually do like these kind of things on D&D Beyond? I didn't realize you could.
Yeah, I just learned that yesterday actually.
Oh, nice.
Roll
I know
20.
you can just like click your thing and it can roll for you. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I really like that because it just gives you the full
Yeah.
modifiers.
This one's
Paradin, would you mind giving me the DJ roller, clicking !4 skip in the music channel, just so we can get the right music going on here. While you're doing that, that's fine. There you go, perfect.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you guys
Dramatic
Oh, yeah, wait.
music.
are
I got a better-
in quite the encounter. This creature starts to charge at you. Everybody tries to react at the same time, but the first one to get anything out is Sylvia. Sylvia, what do you do?
All right. Am I within 120 feet of them?
You
Yeah.
should be. Let me double check on roll
Okay.
20. What you can do is you can go on roll 20 and click the snap to center. It's going to be the circle with like a line going diagonal up on the sidebar, and you can click on your character, look over.
Oh, yep. I'm 35 feet away. Okay.
Mhm.
And so I'm on Karstan's shoulder, and I can so I have a good clear path to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I am going to cast Firebolt,
Firebolt.
which is
Okay.
1d20 plus 7. Or no, 1d10. 1d10.
I was
plus
about to
7.
say,
Sorry.
wait, what?
Oh, I was about to panic. Yeah, it's like, wait,
What?
that doesn't make sense.
So you go
1d10
ahead and
plus
you cast Fireball. Okay, go ahead.
4 plus 7, so 11.
4 plus 7 is an 11 to hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you're throwing it at that one. Yeah, you go ahead and you throw that firebolt, and the bone creature sees the firebolt coming, goes flying out of the way,
Damn.
misses.
Sad.
Is that all you do?
Wait, that was the damage. What do I?
So you roll. So you roll to hit, and then you roll for the damage.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
So if you
So-
clicked on the +7, you did roll to hit.
Oh, okay. I did not do that. I didn't roll
Okay.
to hit. I rolled to
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit your
I'll
firebolt,
roll that.
because it is a skill shot type of thing.
Sorry. Yeah. No, I
No,
rolled
yeah.
on the D10. Or yeah. Okay.
No worries.
I rolled
Basically.
a 2, so I still missed.
Oh.
Yeah, it still misses, unfortunately. All right, is that all you do at turn?
Shoot, I don't know if there's much else I can do.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you go ahead and fling a firebolt at this creature. The creature dodges it. It's still kind of moving forward. Seraphina. That's your name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Seraphina,
Yes.
what do you do?
I would like to, and just to confirm, there's only one creature, not more have appeared.
As far
right?
as you
Or-
know.
Okay. Let's see.
I was so cryptic.
I would like to cast.
Bro, faded stealth right now.
Stealthy, you can't see me, baby.
Okay. I would like
actually
to cast
stealth.
Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, Dissonant
You
Whispers.
whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. They must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage.
All right,
Ooh.
wisdom saving throw.
Reaction. Yeah.
Let me turn down the encounter music a little bit.
Yeah,
So
I was
strong.
about to say.
You guys
On
can
a
all turn it
successful
down
save?
for your own stealth. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're rolling
On a
a
successful save,
what
the
type
target
of saving
takes-
throw is it?
It has to have a wisdom saving throw for 15 and above.
15 and above.
Like it has to roll 15 and above for it to be a save.
Right. Yeah, it does not make it.
Okay, so 3d6. So I guess I roll the 3d6?
Yes, you roll 3. You roll 3d6 plus whatever I think you add your wisdom modifier, your charisma modifier to that.
So I roll a 6-sided dice 3 times, and then I add the modifier.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yes, you add it all, and then you add it all up and give me the total.
Okay. Okay, let's do that. 3.
Bro, I wonder what
5, so 8. 8 plus.
Sorry, I didn't see the dabs, guys. My bad. I got them.
So 13, and then the modifier is plus 6, so I give him 19 damage.
Jeez. Yeah, you. As this bony type creature is coming towards you, it starts. What is it here in the back of its mind? So you're kind of whispering into its mind. What do you
So
say?
it hears, "You're worthless. You're worth nothing. You want to die." Okay, no, actually, I don't want to say this stuff because I don't want to I don't know. It hears, "Your mother's not proud." No, fuck. Can't say it.
Yeah,
Okay, it hears, "Shoddy is like a melody in your head," and it screams in pain. It holds its head. It starts running around. It wants to get this out of its head.
And then all we hear is scream back is na 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 every day.
Does Dissonant Whispers do anything other than damage, or is that?
It does
PTSD?
It said it causes wrenching pain, psychic damage. Let's see.
Okay, it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you. Okay, so that is important.
Should have rickrolled it.
So you
yeah.
use Dissonant Whispers on this
Make
creature.
It stop.
It starts hearing the worst music it could
Actually,
possibly
the
imagine to
Shoddy,
hear.
like a melody.
Mixed with Shoddy is a melody. At the same
Yeah.
time, they're both playing in his head.
Exactly, and
Rebecca Black, it's Friday. That would make me run.
it bolts. Let's see.
Thanksgiving one or whatever.
Yeah, it goes ahead and runs this way, but how much damage did you say it dealt?
It was 13 plus 6 to 19.
19 damage. Yeah, it's not very happy right now. Yeah, you dealt quite a bit of damage to it, and it's completely disgusted with itself. It's completely beside itself in pain from that.
Well,
Very
I also
effective Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah,
Shoddy,
that
like
would
a
go well.
melody.
Could I cast a bonus action?
Yeah, you still have your bonus action.
I would
Oh,
like
it is.
to cast Mantle of Inspiration. As a bonus action, spend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration to grant 5 temporary HP to 5 creatures you can see. So I want to grant it to all 5 members of the party. They get 5 temporary HP, and you can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay. So you guys all get 5 HP, and if you guys try, I guess what it's saying is if you guys try and disengage from something, they don't get an attack of opportunity. Is that what it's
Attack
saying?
of opportunity. Yeah,
Cool.
I guess it's like things don't get attacks of opportunity on you. The
Oh.
first time at least.
Awesome. So you guys all add 5 HP to your max HP. So how that works
there's a thing
is
right next
Would
to
it not be the
it.
temporary
Yeah.
HP?
that would be
Yeah,
that would be 5 temporary HP. That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, because it's right next to the max HP.
Yes. Okay.
So.
That makes more
By
sense.
the
Okay.
way-
Oh, that's how they do it. Yeah, that makes it way easier.
How?
Hell yeah.
I need a quick question.
So, on your guys' character sheets in D&D Beyond, it's going to show your hit points. It's going to say current, max, and then by the side of it, there's a temp. You click a little bit below, it'll give you a number. You add 5 to that temporary HP.
Oh.
What is your question?
Oh, you know how I have the Aegis of the Crash, which is the axe custom picked up?
Yes.
Obviously, since that's a custom thing and I can't just add it to my inventory, what rarity of Great Axe would that actually be so I can use that as a base? And
You can totally add that to your inventory. Let me see if I can do that for you. So what was it called? Aegis of the Crest?
The Aegis of the Crash.
Aegis of
Oh
the
yeah,
Crash.
you got like all of it, so you can just add it. I mean, well, I can't.
Aegis of the Crash. Yeah, let me add that to your inventory. Real quick while we're doing that. I'm not sure. Let me look and see where that spell went. Where's WordPad? Where's my WordPad? Oopsies.
How
Alright.
close it?
Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Aegis of the Crash. Aegis of the Crash.
Sounds
Fresh.
that work.
CRESH.
Disconnect and reconnect.
Oh, are you having technical difficulties?
Yeah, Buff. I'll put the name of it in the Twitch chat for you.
I got it.
There you
Right
go.
here. I just need to add it to the collection. For some reason, I didn't have it added. That was weird. So refresh real quick.
So,
This is quick. This is on the fly D&D, guys. This is really intense, especially with all the music going on. Aegis, still not going on.
Johnny like a melody.
Right. How come mine didn't save? What?
Really?
Okay.
What?
It's +1, and it has to make, and the target must make a DC of constant. Okay, so I have it up here. Just assume you have it. Add +1 to your accuracy and to your damage whenever you deal it. For that, just know that, and then I'll do the Constitution saving throws to make sure you guys are all healed up. Thank you for noticing that, and it is your turn.
My turn. Perfect. So, Kirsten sees that everyone's attacking this thing, and because he wants to help his new friends, he pulls out his new shiny axe. Firstly, putting Sylvia down, so as to not put her in danger. And with his full 50 feet of movement speed, charges full force straight next.
All right.
He goes all the way right next.
All right. You guys, you go ahead and move it. Boom. Yeah, it's right next to it. Just bolt. You bolt. This creature is
gets onto it, like into a thing.
It's still like clutching its head. Still faintly hearing the melody in its head. What do you do?
Like a mill. Okay, so Kirsten is gonna take his axe, and he's gonna cleave it at it and say, "Nothing personal. Friends don't like you."
All right.
Swing straight at it.
Go ahead and roll to hit. Remember, your character is level 5, so it gets a bonus
And
attack.
he's also a great weapons master. Yep, so that's fun. So, I'm gonna roll this in D&D on to make it do.
Go ahead.
I got it.
Oh God.
What'd you get?
I got a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I got a nat
Nice.
20
man,
plus
yes.
8.
Not 20 plus
Not
20.
only do
Yeah.
I get the bonus from the age of the crash with the saving throw thing,
Mm-hmm.
I also get the bonus from being a great weapon master, so I get the critical hit. I can make one extra melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Yes, you can. So go ahead and
Roll damage.
yeah, roll damage. Roll everything you need to roll, and let me know what the total is at the end.
17
17. That's
Is
with
the,
crit or without?
with crit on D&D Beyond. That is the crit.
17 total. Okay, and that's just the first attack, right?
First attack.
Okay, so yeah, 17 damage. You charge forward with Minotauran-like ferocity, and smack it on the side of the head, and bits of shards of bone go flying off of its shoulder as you scrape through, and it's still kind of clutching its head, and now it's all dazed. It takes 17 points of damage.
Second attack.
How much damage has it taken so far? 19 plus 17? Like, that's
It's
a
taken
lot.
a lot. Yeah, it's not having a good day.
It's like 36 hit points gone already.
Mhm.
Wow.
Okay, and now I do my next attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll to hit again.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
16 plus 8, 24.
24. Yeah, that hits.
Yep. So now I do attack damage again. 11.
11 points. Yeah, you swing around the other side and catch it right in one of its ribs. Its ribs goes flying and sticks into the ground. And to Sylvia, that looks very, very familiar. You said 11, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then is that the end of your turn?
Well, yeah, that's all my movement speed, action, and bonus action used up.
Alrighty. So, yeah, Karstan did a little bit of damage to that one.
Damn.
Let's see.
I would
Charles,
like
you're
to
up.
offer Carson a high five. That's a bonus. No, I'm kidding.
I've been thinking about what I wanted to do the entire time.
Mhm.
But Charles actually sheaths both his, or doesn't pull out his weapons,
Mhm.
but just leaves them in. But he's going to also run up beside Karstan, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna grapple the.
Wait, do you have enough movement speed to get there?
Yes, he
Oh
does.
yes, I do, my friend.
He was
I am
in
faster than
front,
you.
remember?
Yeah.
And he is also a barbarian, just like you. He has the increased movement speed.
Oh, wait, I didn't even realize I had. Because I looked on his thing earlier and it said he only had 25 feet.
No, she gets plus 10 because of his barbarianness.
Oh.
His barbarian.
Yes, sir.
Wait, so does that mean I technically have more than 50?
You have 60. That
You should have. It should be updated on your character sheet. I don't know. He has enough. So you attempt to grapple.
Yeah. Don't know how that works, but I'm gonna try it.
All right, you go ahead and roll strength against the monsters.
So
Strength.
just 1d20.
So yeah, roll a
1d20
d20,
plus your strength
add your
modifier.
strength modifier to it.
Oh my god, 7. But oh, wait, I think I have proficiency when rolling a strength check. Oh no, it's only during rage. It's only during rage.
That is during rage.
Okay, so
You
I
can
get
choose to
7
rage
plus
before
4,
you
I got-
grapple if you want.
Nah.
Okay, so you just
No,
grapple.
no.
So what'd you get?
11 in total.
11 total. All right. Yeah. You go to grapple this bone siren, but in the grips of all of this confusion and brutality that it's meaning it's flailing about. You have a hard time gripping it and getting a hold of it, and it just kind of avoids your hands.
Stupid thing.
Unfortunately, it is able to resist the grapple. It rolled a 11 plus 2 strength. So.
Damn it.
And do you do anything else?
I think that's all I can do, man. I think that's it.
Alrighty. It is the bone siren's turn, as it is called. It's going to see Karstan, and then look at both Karstan and the dwarf, and then Karstan, and then the little dwarf, and it tries to pick a fight with the dwarf instead of the giant 8-foot tall.
Before you roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, picks a
Before
fight with
you
the
roll,
dwarf.
I'll throw the does it roll like a d20 to see if it like
Yes.
hits or whatever?
Yeah,
I'll throw in the 8 for it.
Okay, so you're gonna use your portent roll
Yeah.
to give it an automatic 8. Okay, so
And I don't think it's allowed to have modifiers with that roll.
it's not. Oh, that changes things. Okay, yeah. So it this is what you guys don't see is Sylvia as she's seeing this bone-like creature reach up and attempt to attack the mighty Charles Stronghammer. As its claws go down and go to attack him, Sylvia kind of uses her magic to raise Charles's hands up just a little bit more, make the bone claws move just a little bit out of the way, just enough so that what it looks like to Charles is bah bah bah. He starts blocking all of these moves, but in reality, Sylvia's kind of pulling the strings behind the way, making sure that.
But no one sees it, right? So everyone thinks it's me. They're like,
Everybody
"Oh my god,
thinks it's you."
Such a seasoned veteran."
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Kirsten just looks at him and goes, "Oh, nice."
Yeah.
Yeah, can I roll intimidation check on Karstan?
No, you can't roll intimidation on your own party, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what the bone siren does, and it kind of reels back in frustration, not being able to hit its foe. That being
It's
said,
not having a good day.
it's not having a good day.
It was not having a good day since it got hit with shot. He's like a nothing.
Captiva, it is your turn.
Woo.
Hey.
The minute Charles entered the room,
Like that thing
you
only
can have a good day.
small
Can I
break.
make it to?
Grapple it.
My walking might is 30 feet.
Okay, so
That
I
is
need to give you
25 feet away
your
from me.
direwolf stats. Because if you change it to a creature, it changes the movement speed.
Okay.
So let's go there. Let's look at what am I looking for? Game rules. There we go. Monsters. Let's look up direwolf.
Do you mind if I ride you to get closer?
Yeah, considering I did just leave Sylvia behind
Yeah.
because I went like.
you mind if like when you go up, like if depending, like could I ride you for a few blocks?
So look in
get over there?
general D&D talk. I just posted the stats for your direwolf form.
Discord.
Right.
Bro, Faded's code.
Faded's just like.
He's in stealth mode.
Exactly, he's waiting for his chance. This is when his turn comes around and he's still alive, and he just drops the quote and goes.
He's about to peer out, bro.
So my speed is 50 feet.
Yes.
And how far
If
am
you
I going?
if you choose to use your wild shape, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my wild shape.
All right. So as a bonus action, what are you transforming into? Remember, you also have the bear form.
I want to do the dire wolf.
All right. So Captiva gets down in a sitting position, much like when she was sitting in front of the direwolf before, and almost in an anamorph-like nature, transforms into this direwolf as it stares down and bears down its foe. What do you do next?
You wanted. Wait, no, you're already there, right, Sylvia?
No,
I'm where you
right
are.
next to you.
I'm right
Oh,
next
okay.
to you. So
Yeah, I
that's
left
why I
you
asked
there.
for a ride over.
As I charged in at like Mach 10, I was like, I should probably put the small person off my shoulder.
I will say you can use the Sylvie, you can climb on top of her, but you'd have to sacrifice your action this turn. Or
And does
Oh.
it hinder my speed or anything?
it would
if I
not.
have
She's
somebody
too
riding
small to hinder your speed, so no, it would not.
Okay.
Wait.
I was about to say,
I can't see how far away the guy is. Like, because it doesn't show you when it's not your turn.
like right click.
You can right click. You're about 50 feet away.
That's not bad. Okay, I'm fine where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically as well.
Yeah, mostly wizards,
to like pick you up with
for the
a bow.
most part, unless they're like a battle wizard or a war mage, don't want to get in melee range of anybody.
So you're not gonna ride.
I'm gonna stay. Yep. Thank you.
Alright.
Ride me.
Yeah, I won't
So-
ride you tonight. Maybe another night.
All right,
Sorry.
Captiva, you are
Um.
now a dire wolf. What are you doing?
Okay.
I will say this bone-like creature. It does have a little bit of scales rolling down the side. You do picture it would have been a very pretty creature had you not seen it in its zombified form. But now it just looks crazy and evil.
Sad.
So as your wolf form, you can run up 50 feet towards it.
Okay.
You have pack tactics, which means that if you have a creature that's also attacking it, which you have 2 of them that are your allies, you get advantage on your attack rolls against it, and you get the bite action
Okay.
that you can use to bite it, which is +5 to hit.
Okay.
And you can also knock it prone.
I guess bite it.
So you're gonna run up to it and bite it.
Yes.
All right, you run up to this creature, and
Just
as Charles is doing his blocks, he senses something behind him, and he sees a whoosh of fur as you kind of pounce around him, very agile like, and go to bite and gnaw on the bone creature's side. Go ahead and roll for. Go
Charles,
ahead and roll
roll.
a d20 to hit.
Charles is Ultra Instinct.
Oh,
4. I rolled a 4.
Rolled a 4. +5 to hit. Okay, that so with a 4, you go to try and bite at it, but the creature sees you coming around the side of Charles' Stronghammer, and as you reach out to lunge it for its bite, it kind of takes its hand and pushes your snout away, and you it kind of negates your attack. You are unable to hit it with that
this
move.
thing is so fucked.
Mm-hmm. That being so is that would be the end of your turn, because that was an action, bonus action movement. As you guys are doing this, you see from out of the bushes comes a second form of this creature, and it sees its friend getting royally beat to shit, and it walks away.
That is a big understatement.
Yeah.
So it was like Donald Glover entering the room with the pizza and it's on
Exactly,
fire.
and everything's on fire. Exactly, it sees that, and it's just like it's on the other side of the river. It just kind of looks at this and then just like mumbles away.
No.
Nice.
So that's its turn. Israel, it's finally time for you to pop out of the shadows. You are currently stealth.
Dude, just stay in stealth,
Taking
bro.
a
What
nap.
do you do?
Oh wait, he's stealth. We don't know he's there.
I get my crossbow out,
Mm-hmm.
and then I aim it at the motherfucker,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously I have to roll to hit. So I shoot my arcane +1 cold damage blah 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 crossbow
Mm-hmm.
some high tier damage. I rolled a 20. Fuck!
What'd you
Oh
get?
my god, a 2.
Remember, you're stealth, so you have advantage.
Oh, so does that mean
You go
advantage
again.
when you roll again and pick the highest,
Mhm.
right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Unless you rolls a 1.
16?
Oh, that's way higher.
And then,
16 will hit.
plus, and then plus the crossbow bullshit token. Where is it?
Oh
That-
shit! Wait, I only just realized.
It
Plus
already
6, baby.
16 already hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll damage. What do I
You
roll
roll
a
you roll the ice
1d8
damage, the
plus-
arrow damage, and the sneak attack damage because you are a rogue.
You know what I'm saying. Okay, so
So-
right now we'll 8
Real quick as well, Buff.
Yes.
I completely forgot about this. On my second attack with the damage dice, I rolled an 11, which for the Age of Crash, that thing has to take a D13 Constitution save.
That is
Or be
correct.
stunned until the start of my next turn.
It rolled a 19 on its constitution, so
So
it
then
passed it. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it kind of
get
got hit and kind of stayed up. What was your damage total, Faded?
I didn't do it yet. So 1d8 plus 4. It is 1. Okay, plus 4, 5. So 5 plus 1d10. The 5 plus 6. God fucking damn it! What a waste of a sneak attack. So awesome. Then I've got
Quick maths.
where's the sneak attack? 2d6. Oh yeah, because I leveled up. You know what I'm saying? 2d6. Boom. So it was what? 7 plus
Mhm.
the 5 plus 1. 5. That's 12, 13. 13 points of damage. Quick maths, baby.
13 points of
Maths.
damage of quick maths. There you go. All right. You out from seemingly out of nowhere. It sees your head kind of peek out from behind a couple of rocks in between some shrubbery. You shoot, and as you shoot, some an icy arc shoots across the air in between you and the siren, and it crashes and actually shatters off a big piece of a big hole on the side of it as the crystallized form of the arcane ice streaks across it. It's very much scared. What else do you do?
I run forward 5.
Mhm.
I run right there. I
Right
run
here?
right there, and I tell the others, surround it. One above. 4.
By the
Oh,
way,
one up- right here. Okay.
Faded calls that move Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah, pop goes the weasel, baby.
Pop goes
I'm
the
like-
weasel. Okay.
I'm like, guys, surround it, and then that's it.
We are back up to Sylvia.
All right. If I threw a fireball, would it like hit anyone?
Yes, it would hit
If they're in
everybody.
the way.
From your angle, yes.
It-
because
Area
of-
of
It is an
attack.
AoE effect.
You don't want to be on fire again.
Wherever you place it, it expands in like a 20-foot diameter. So like
So wait,
10,
do you
Fireball.
mean fireball or firebolt?
A firebolt. I meant.
Firebolt will
Oh,
not.
firebolt.
Firebolt is single
Okay.
target damage, so
Yeah,
it will
yeah,
only hit.
okay.
Should really be less close. Like they should really have
I
named
meant
something a
firebolt.
little bit different.
Firebolt. Okay, yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead and throw
alright.
your
I'll
firebolt.
go for firebolt.
That's
Yeah,
probably a
like,
little bit better.
Alright.
They probably could have named it like fire dart or some shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
imagine a rogue that could use magic missile. You don't even need
I
to
mean,
roll to hit, man.
Isn't that
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
an
I'm just
remember-
gonna roll on this.
Sylvia, remember, you don't have to just look in your actions. You can also look
Uh-huh.
in your spells to look at
Oh,
like
true, true.
you have magic missile still as well. I believe you should eventually have mind sliver, but
By the way, I was
Oh,
about to say,
dude, you're right.
answer the Faded question, isn't that
No.
basically an arcane trickster, the ones that can use magic?
Yeah, I need that in
for
my
rogue,
life.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wanna be able to spam magic missile, bro. Imagine stealth plus the stacks and all that rubbish, and you don't have to hit it.
Mhm.
Dirty.
It really would be Pop Goes the Weasel for.
Pop goes the noob.
All right.
Yeah, I'll still use firebolt.
yeah, go ahead and roll.
because it's
Go ahead
better.
and roll to hit.
I got a 1.
Apparently wasn't
A
better.
natural
See?
one.
Plus 7.
No!
It's a
Plus
nat
7.
one.
So it's an 8.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh no! Wait, I'm not.
Oh,
wait,
no.
Oh, I mean, technically, Faded, there's 2 people right in her path to try and hit
Listen,
this.
I don't want to.
There's a lot of
Five.
people in the
I don't care.
pathway.
Well,
In
no,
fact,
you said it wouldn't hit them.
You
unless
rolled a
you,
nat one.
unless you roll a
That's
natural
fair.
one.
So
What is your
basically, it was
damage?
That's like saying if I rolled a nat one on my attack, that would have probably hit myself.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. I think I'm the safest person out of that.
Funny.
I think the person that screwed the most is actually Seraphina.
Possibility?
Okay.
Seraphina's like, right.
As you do,
Okay,
you throw your
Sarah.
firebolt, and as you do that, you kind of stumble on some loose rocks, and and you throw it, and it arcs far up into the sky, and hits Karstan dead in the back. Does he have to make any, or is it just full damage if it hits?
Huh?
If it's just full damage if it hits?
That's what it says.
Yep. Okay, so how much damage did you roll?
I rolled 5.
All right, Karstan takes
Oh, my
5
temporary health comes in. My temporary health comes into play.
Oh,
Karstan
Oh, true.
gets burned across his back, but it looks
I'm
like
gonna shout out sorry. Sorry! I don't know if you can hear me
All you hear is
because
a
it's
squeak.
so small.
You just hear a squeak because it's so
Coach
close.
just
Squeak in
goes
the
down there,
background.
like,
How is it
just
still
go.
alive? Doesn't it have a hole in its body?
was that?
Wait, didn't it have a hole in its chest? How is it still alive?
It
Skeleton.
seems to still be very much alive and
Okay.
rolling around. It does have a big giant hole, but you get the feeling that it's a skeleton.
Oh, don't worry.
You look inside and it looks like the insides of it are rotting out. It looks like it's maybe been dead for some time.
Okay.
Seraphina, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm looking at the sheet that we went over. There's a ability that I think we may have missed. Tell me if you just didn't put it in because it's not, like, right? But it says that apparently I have an ability called, Stupefying Touch? Was that, like...
What does that do? Ooh. I see
it basically says that I have the ability to touch a creature and they must succeed on a DC 15 intelligence throw or take 13 3d6 plus 3 psychic damage and be stunned until the start of my next turn.
That is more than, yes.
Yeah,
you
the bards are
100% have that ability.
That's a rage ability, not a bard ability. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and see if they succeed on a 15 saving throw.
They have to do an intelligence saving throw, correct?
15 intelligence, yep.
You have to touch it.
Yeah, so I run up to it and touch it, I guess.
Can you?
Yeah, do you have enough movement speed to get up to it?
Let's
How far am I from it? I thought
Because
we
you can't be in any of the squares that we're in either, so you have to go around.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't be where?
Like,
so let's see.
We're literally in every possible square right now that is
40 Except 2.
If she can get...
Like, you need to be able to get here into these two.
Where you're at, you can
I
only go 30 feet.
So you can make it to literally just behind y'all.
So you would not be able to...
Even behind
shells, reach it, unfortunately.
All right. In that case, I'll do something else. I will. Let's see.
Keep that in mind, though, because you are able to use that ability. That is an ability you are.
That's so strong. It's so strong, dude.
Imagine how helpful that would have been against the dude on the coast.
Oh, spoilers, dude.
Well, that's only if they don't succeed. I mean, I'm kind of fucked if they do succeed because then I'm right there touching them like.
Right.
And
it's like a one-time use per day type of spell.
Oh.
So okay, let's see. I guess I'll just cast Dissonant Whispers again then, and this time.
All right.
We'll see if it goes through.
Do you have anything else you can cast? Because that's gonna make it run away.
Oh yeah, you're right.
True,
Okay.
true.
I mean, that's fine.
I will do.
Why? XP, dude. Loot, dude.
Yeah, loot.
Okay.
I mean, like, what is a skeleton gonna drop?
Bones.
You
Don't forget,
can,
busted the scales on it. We can
you
take the
can,
scales.
yeah, it does have a little bit of scales reaching down. You can use enhance ability. You can use suggestion. You have, you can use dissonant whispers if you want. Remember, if she uses that and it runs away, you all get attacks of opportunity.
Exactly.
Actually, yeah, no, in that case, use it.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that. Dissonant
So-
whispers.
I think instead I will just choose to cast a spell that maybe buffs everyone else. I
Okay.
guess I will do. I'll do enhance ability. Now let's see. I have multiple options for which one I do.
Mhm.
There's like a bunch of different ones. There's Bear's Endurance, Bull's Strength, Cat's Grace, Eagle's Splendor, Fox's Cunning, Owl's Wisdom. So, who should
Is that
I?
like totem stuff? Because I'm one of the totem path people as well, so I've got the
Enhance my strength.
Wait, let me check the map. Who's closest to? So if I can't.
Me,
Me,
Charles.
Charles, and Captiva are all right next.
So Karstan, Captiva, and Charles.
Yeah, all three of us.
And I'm on the way, but I still need to wait my turn.
Yeah, you got a fat minute before
Bro,
here.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be dead.
Dude, don't even
Okay,
try to insult me. Yeah, you guys have failed already. But anyways, continue.
Excuse me. What did you see?
Look at your position. Look at your position. Bums.
I
Alright,
mean, I was the first person right next to it.
Serafina, what are we doing?
I'm going to buff Karstan with Bull's Strength because it seems fitting because he's a half bull, right?
Alright.
Minotaurs are bulls, so you get Bull's Strength.
So
It
Karstan,
gives you, what does it do? It gives you
have
advantage on strength check,
any strength check. Yeah, there you go.
and his or her carrying capacity double.
Yeah, it was a misplay.
Nice. You can carry 2 of me.
Charles wanted
Oh,
that
and
enhanced ability
I
so
guess,
bad.
Yeah.
I guess
That was a misplay.
I get a bonus action.
You do get a bonus
So
action.
For a bonus action, I will.
You would have got 2 bonus actions if you give it to Charles, but instead you only get 1.
Well, I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Charles then, because Charles is salty. So
All right.
I inspire Charles and I go, Charles, you can do it. Life
There
is
you
so
go.
much ahead of you.
Charles
I
is so
can't-
happy with the moral support. He's just so ecstatic.
Karstan feels heat on his back from the firebolt, but then all of a sudden it feels revitalized. His, the veins in his muscles start peeking out a little bit more, and he feels his grip on his weapon tighten. He feels on top of the world right now, and Charles as well. He just blocked all these attacks. And then he hears from behind him Seraphina go, "Yeah, you can do it. You got this." And he like thinks in his mind, he's like, "Yeah, I fucking do got this. You're goddamn right." And he gets a inspiration
what
die
Charles
from the bard.
does, he rips off his shirt, just throws it on the ground.
What a waste of it.
Is it my turn now?
So what is? Yeah, it is your turn. What does bardic inspiration do again? It gives him 1d4 on his attack roll if he wants to use it or something like that.
It gives.
No, wait, is it?
It gives him an inspiration die, 1d6. For 10 minutes, the creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving through.
There
This
you
can
go.
be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
I was
There
about
you
to
go.
say it's my
You can
turn
roll
next.
something.
Isn't it?
You can go, yeah.
In the after that it's Karstan's turn.
Okay. So
Unless
Karstan-
Seraphina wants to move at all. I'm assuming no. Sunset, do you want to move your character at all?
Oh, sorry. I was reading the comment that said, you rolled a nat 1. When you say sorry, it means fuck you in Spanish. And I was laughing.
Thank you for following, Dobby. Hi, Dobby. How you doing?
But no, I would not like to move.
Oh, God,
I guess
What's
I'll
that?
actually, yeah, I'll move close to them so that next time I might be able to do the touch attack thing if it's still like an option.
Okay. Where do you want to move?
It's not fair.
Go ahead and you can.
move-
You can move 30 feet, so if you really want, you
Mm-hmm.
can get up behind me, and you can get up behind Charles.
So you can move
Alright.
all the way up to here or here. If you look on stream, you might be able to see it.
I'll move. It looks like there's 4 people right on the monster. I guess
Mm-hmm.
I'll move right behind. Is that Karstan? I'll just hide behind him and be
Hide
like.
behind
hey.
Karstan. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, you'd be safe behind Charles, but Karstan is fine too.
Sorry, okay,
Stay behind
go way
him.
back. Yeah. So I have.
Okay.
I'm a car stan, as you know. So.
Mhm.
Yes.
Car Stan. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I saw
gonna
that.
have
You
so
know,
many
the thing is he's big, but
Uh.
then
I would.
she's behind him and everything keeps hitting him from behind. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Carstan does like getting hit from behind, so.
I just.
Naughty.
All right.
Dirty, man.
That is done. It is now Karstan's turn.
Karstan, with his newfound strength, is going to go ahead and he's going to attack it.
All right. Go ahead and swing to hit.
How bad is this thing looking? Like how worse for worse it's looking?
It's got a hole gaping through it. You see like the rotting insides of it still gaping inside of there. You get the feeling that this thing's dealt with a lot of damage recently, and it's picked off a little bit more than it thought it could chew.
So just because I really want to, I'm going to go ahead and rage.
All right.
Karstan's still a bit upset about the firebolt to the back, and he doesn't know what happened, so he's just angry at this point.
Just assumes that the bone creature did it. Yeah.
So as he goes into his rage, one of his signature things is that because he's got ruby red eyes, when he goes into a rage, his eyes glow.
All right.
So his eyes start glowing red, and 2 giant puffs of smoke out of his nose.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you are raged. You are very mad. Go ahead and roll to swing and hit.
So go
When
ahead.
Charles rages, his hair turns yellow and his eyes turns green.
So that's an 18, but do we get any like bonuses?
When Charles rages, he gets an
you
extra
get, I
inch.
think you get +2. But
It's an
18
extra
hit, doesn't matter.
Really
18,
bad.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
damage.
Okay. 16, so that's plus the 2, then that's 18. And then did I get any buffs from the bull thing?
The bull thing gives you advantage on strength checks.
Ooh. I do get that +1 bonus attack from the Age of Crush as well, actually.
You do.
So that's a 19 in total.
19
Go
total.
out, go all out, just this one.
So then, would the 11 count if that's the total damage, or does the 11 count if that's the number I'd roll first before modifiers?
I'm not sure.
Because it just says whenever you roll an 11 or a 12 on the damage dice.
Mm-hmm.
So it would technically have been an 11, then +5?
Yeah, it would have been an 11, right?
So yeah, so then yeah. So that's
it
an
has to
11 as
make
well. So that's the DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
All right. It rolled a 9.
19 damage.
Hold on. I need
19 damage and it's stunned until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it gets crushed by the Aegis, and as it hits, almost like a flashbang goes off on the side of it, and you see it as the axe goes inside of its body. You see the flash pop out of its eyes, and it's very, 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 very dazed. You hit the shit out of it. Charles.
Fucking 19 damage.
It is your turn.
So, Charles rips off his first shirt. Notice he has an undershirt on, so he just rips that one off too. And then, all of a sudden, the whole party hears this weird, strange music going on. It's like, dun, 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 dun. Everyone's so confused. They may think the bard's playing a spell on them, but no, it's just Charles' insane aura just resonating off him.
No, even better, it's just Charles doing that under his breath. Just dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun,
Everyone turns around, he's literally just like...
While the party mocks Charles, he once again, doesn't once again, but pulls out his greatsword, Anastasia, or not greatsword, great axe, Anastasia.
Wait, isn't
And he's gonna undercut swing. Yeah, with one hand, he's gonna undercut swing and just knock the thing in the face. And we're gonna
Go
see
ahead
if
and
that
roll
hits.
it. It is stunned, so you get advantage.
Okay,
You're
dope.
welcome.
Yeah, Charles kind of just nods at you.
Oh,
What
what
did
do
you
we
roll? I hit an
fucking one.
18, dude.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Unless you
It
want to go
is.
for you want to roll again and
Advantage
try for a natural 20 because you do have advantage.
True, might as well. There's no heart in that.
Might as well.
And we hit an 11, so
That's
no.
okay.
we did
18
not.
still hits. Go ahead.
We're gonna hit with 1d6 plus 4. With do I hit twice since I have 2 hand axes, or is it like since I role played it out?
You would have
you
to
just did a one.
you'd have to use your bonus because I'm assuming you use your bonus action to rage.
No, I didn't rage.
didn't-
No,
you didn't rage. Okay, yeah.
That was all
So you
role play,
can
yeah.
because you have two weapon handling. You have 2 axes. You can use your bonus action to swing with the other axe as well.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. So I roll with the first hand axe, and it hits a. I'm doing it on the D&D
ahead.
Beyond. It's a 2. It's a 2 plus 4, so 6.
So 6 total. Okay.
And you
then-
need to roll to hit with advantage again for the second X, right?
Yes. So after smacking the thing in the jaw with an uppercut with my first hand axe, in the same motion, Charles pulls out the one on his right waist and smacks it across the head like a backhand.
Go ahead.
See if it hits.
Yeah, G checked it with a pimp slap.
I had a
Fuck with
6. Do I also roll priority again?
Yeah, you have
yeah,
advantage.
advantage.
You have advantage.
Okay.
12.
Plus what?
Plus
Plus what?
4.
Uh,
It's my strength, right?
That just hits, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll roll again, and I roll a. Dude, how do I roll 2 twice? Okay, so we did 6 again.
6
12 damage in total.
Yes,
That-
12 damage total.
is enough.
How do you want to do it?
You take your axe, uppercut it. Its jaws goes flying off into the sky. As you do that, you swing under to the side with its other axe, and rotting guts start spewing out as you chop horizontally this creature in half, and it falls to the floor, defeated and very, very much dead.
Charles turns around, looks at Azrael, and goes, "You see, that's how you do it, bud."
I look back at him.
Roll my eyes.
Dude, I look back at him and I aim the crossbow at his face. Where I'm standing, I'm like...
I just snarl at Charles.
Oh, do we know where the other one is, or is that...
Oh, you purge!
We never seen
The
it.
other one,
No.
the other
Never seen
one.
it. It came in
That was not a bird.
As far as you know, you saw it peek out of the bushes, look and see everything, and just like peek back and disappear. You don't know where it's at.
Have you seen the Homer Simpson meme?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it like looks at it's like fuck, and like it kind of rolls back into it. Yeah. So it falls down on the floor. No. As far as you know, there's no other creatures about, so initiative drops. You guys are free to do what you want.
I
Charles,
run to the body and I eat it.
You eat
Ew.
the
Is there
rotting
blood?
flesh.
The bones?
It's
I'm
rotted.
immune. I'm immune to disease, so it's not gonna hurt my stomach tonight.
So you don't have to worry about getting botulism?
I mean,
No, I'm completely.
Yeah,
immune. I
you-
don't want to eat it. Is there blood? Is there blood there?
it doesn't seem to be any blood.
I just open up the corpse and just rummage through it.
Okay, yeah,
So,
you
at
start
this
rummaging
point-
through it.
So,
Go ahead. What do you?
at
else
this
doing?
point, Karstan is going to go and walk back over here to go calm down from his rage.
Mhm.
Closer look at the.
So he
body.
just walks over there and sits down on a rock, and he's there just like with the smoke coming out of his nose to try and calm down.
Can I skin
My-
it? The
Am I
skull?
still in direwolf form?
You are still, unless you want to.
Okay.
You can transform back whenever you want, but yes, you are.
Grabs a bone.
Can I skin it? Like you said, it had scales. Can I take the scales off of it?
It does have scales. As you take out your dagger, and go ahead and roll. I think it is. What do you roll for that?
The sleight of hand, dexterity.
You would roll.
Wouldn't that be
Survival?
That would be survival, or I'll even go as far to say nature, whichever one you want.
Whee! Okay, I'm gonna go survival since it's a +2.
What do you get?
18.
Yeah, you're able to. You take some of these scales off, and you're able to take a sample of them.
Do I know what it is?
You go ahead and make a history check.
18 plus. Why is it now that I'm
What did you get?
You guys carried the combat. I got 18 plus. I got 19. I'm getting good rolls now.
You
What
get
the fuck?
19. Okay. You get the strangest feeling about yourself with a 19. You get the fact you kind of start inspecting it. You sniff it a little. It seems familiar. You can't quite put your finger on it as to why. But you do know that this creature once was a sea siren, which is something that would lure pirates and other people, like other ship-like people, into its den with lovely music and charm, and attempt to then eat it.
Okay. Yeah. Is there like do I add it into my equipment list?
You
Scales?
can just add custom items scales. They don't weigh anything, so you're fine.
Cool.
What is it?
Yeah,
So Karstan is sitting on a log.
Stomped up and went and sat down.
Yeah. So he goes to sit down on a log, but he's still kind of in a huff, and it kind of gives underneath his weight a little bit, and as he's sitting down. He hears inside of his head now, clearer than all the other words. Good job.
Kirsten just angrily says, "Thank you."
Mm-hmm. What does everybody else do?
I'll scurry up to
Bondanon.
What was that? Sunset?
Is the battle music supposed to still be playing?
I actually muted it on stream. You guys can turn it off if you guys want to.
Okay.
But yeah, it just plays for an hour. You guys can. I don't have the DJ role yet, so I can't skip it.
No
I gave you the permission to manage channels.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, you can.
How many do I get? How many?
How many scales? I'm gonna say you got. There weren't many good ones available at all because it was basically a rotting corpse. So you got about, I'm gonna say 7 since you rolled pretty high.
Okay.
You're able to salvage about 7 of them.
I would like to go take a look at the creature as well, just because,
Yeah, go ahead and roll for you investigation or insight.
+3 insight. I have a +6, so I think I'll roll that.
Okay.
17 +6, 23.
23. Okay. I'm gonna DM you something. While I'm doing that, if anybody wants to do anything, I will be listening. So.
All right. I kind of want to check it out too.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I mean, I guess I'll go up, investigate, see, maybe detect magic, or just kind of scout it out, see if there's any.
Like, whilst I'm like taking the scales, I look over at Sylvia. I'm like, I think these are scales from a siren. Lagging. Oh, yeah. I think these are scales from a siren. I've got like 7 of them. And I'm pretty sure this isn't what a siren is supposed to look like.
All I say is, this is very bad. But I say
Wow.
like this.
Yeah.
This is very, very bad. And I look very ominous.
Yeah. At this point, since Kirsten's still kind of in a huff, and when he went to sit down, the log broke.
No, like,
Kirsten just stands back up, like, angrily, and just picks up the log and just fucking throws it.
All right, go ahead and make a strike. We'll go with Sylvia's first. What was Sylvia doing again?
She wanted to like cast like detect magic or some arcana check or something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she said.
there we go. Okay. I can hear everyone now. That
Okay,
was really weird. I don't know what happened.
No worries. You were trying to cast detect magic?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Yeah, you sit down and you kind of concentrate on the area around you. You get a strong sense of necrotic magic that used to inhibit the corpse of this creature, but no longer. Other than that, you can't really detect much in the area.
That makes
Besides, once again, you feel enchantment magic coming from the back of Karstan's head.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I guess it's my strength.
And then, yeah, it's your
Can I
strength
pull
roll.
out
Go
a
ahead and
little
roll
die
strength.
for a talk or no?
Okay, so I got.
What's up, Julia? What'd you say? You're pretty quiet.
Oh, sorry. I'll move the mic closer. And turn it up a little, maybe. Maybe that'll help. I was just saying, after Karsten's action, can I pull Azrael aside for a private chat?
Yeah, for sure.
I got
Can I
So
squeeze you
you-
for a minute?
So,
Karsten got a
Karstan,
13 on his strength check.
what was your total roll?
13.
13. Yeah, you go to pick up this log and just huck it as far as you can away from the party. But as you grip it, remember you have advantage on strength checks still. So go ahead and roll again.
Dude, so I can roll again.
Any rollers?
So 18 this time?
Yeah, you take it, and at your first grip, the bark like kind of breaks off in your hands. It's really brittle.
I kind of want to
But
throw it
you look down at it and you really grab it this time, and you get a firm grip.
Yeah, I want to throw it off towards the bushes. Like, obviously, Karsten doesn't know that thing was over there, but I kind of just want to throw the log off over towards the bushes.
You throw it, and it goes pretty far. It is pretty brittle, hollow log that you threw into the bushes, and it just collapses on the bushes and kind of rolls for a little bit. But you don't see any reaction other than a couple of woodland creatures go scatter.
Karsten lets out a mighty roar after that. Then sits back down on the ground and just shrugs.
All right. After you do that, Serafina and pulls Azrael aside and begins to talk to her.
Yeah. So.
What I wanted to say to you is, I know you're a walker, and this seems to be having some necrotic damage. I wanted to talk to you because I thought you might be able to help me figure out what's going on. Do you know anything of this?
I mean, me being a daywalker, it's not often that we look like that, I reckon.
That makes sense, but no one else in the party has anything to do with necrotic damage. I wanted to know if you had any idea of what the source might be. Do you feel anything greater going on?
I don't know. Can I roll a history check to see if I know anything about undead stuff?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll history.
Are you a young vampire?
I'm several question marks old. Put it that way.
A lady never tells, I guess.
14 and then plus 1, so 15 for the history check. See if I know anything about
15 years old?
Undead.
You yourself being undead, most of your life you weren't, you didn't really study it. You just kind of took advantage. With a 15 though, you know that there, just because you're technically undead doesn't mean there aren't other forms. You know that you're considered a very highly functioning undead creature. You still have your sentience and you still have your soul. You would know that this creature does not have any sentience or its soul. You know that this creature kind of was given a command to do something and probably got caught up with the party along the way.
So I turn to Serafina, and I say, well, there are several forms of undead. Like, it can't be just vampires. And I do believe that is one of the types of undead that is controlled by another. So as I am sentient, I control myself. I've still retained, the consciousness of my humanity. But that right there doesn't look like it had any consciousness whatsoever. Like, it was rotting and alive. And then I sort of pull down my cloak and I touch my flesh with my nail and cut it open a bit. and I bleed a little. I'm like, I'm very much still fresh to demonstrate. And then I close it up like that.
I look very impressed with this display, and I turn around to the party and I say, I have some news. While we were fighting earlier, I couldn't share this, but I am actually looking around for this kind of thing because my village has been hearing some whispers of strange occurrences happening, and I can't say more than that because I don't know more than that. I would like to be able to bring back news that we're safe, but it looks like that may not be possible until we find out what's going on. Are you willing to investigate this with me, or are you just passing through the area?
I mean, we never really had any objective, and then I look around like waiting for people to help me out, like with what I'm saying.
At this point, like
We don't have anything else better to do.
Yeah, Karstan doesn't hear any of this because the fact that he walked away and he's still in his little fucking tantrum at the moment.
Still in his little tizzy. Okay.
He
So
finds it hard to
everybody
come out of
but Karstan would be hearing this then.
Yeah.
We don't
So
have
I
anything
look.
else better to do, so I'm in.
Yeah, I look over at Captiva, I look over at Charles, and I just put my hands out like, I mean, what do you guys want to do?
With the casualness of asking what the group wants for dinner.
Yeah.
As he says that, he walks out the door.
Like mad casual. I'm like, I don't know, you guys do whatever you want to do. I'm down for anything. And then I go stealth.
I do just want to stress
Go
that this
stealth.
is a life and death match, where this could result in all of our deaths. So please think it over. No pressure at all, but I would really enjoy the help. Any help I could get.
The prince of the mountain dwarf tribe, son of Xandar, does not fear death.
Admirable.
So I'm down for anything. Also walks out the door and stealths.
Okay, dude.
So,
No, so I look at Serafina. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm already dead. I can't really die twice.
That is true. This is not like holy damage or anything, so it probably couldn't harm you that much.
Yeah,
Well,
and if it
I
is
think-
necrotic, I think I may be lucky there.
Holy damage? Are we going to a holy war? Do we call the 7 deadly sins?
No.
She
So
said
at this
the
point,
opposite.
Karstan's calming down and he's just like grabbing small pebbles and throwing them into.
Yeah, you
I
start.
asked Karstan now that he's within range. Karstan, would you?
Oh
like
no,
to...
he's still sitting all the way
Oh.
down the river, just throwing pebbles in it.
He's kind of
Okay,
he's kind of using the as you're throwing the pebbles into the lake, it makes a nice little boop sounding. You look at the ripples and it's very calming noises and sensations that you're feeling. So
Yeah, so Karstan uses that as a way to calm himself. He's
Charles walks up to Karstan, kind of like kicks him and goes, "You aren't very smart, are you?"
barely feeling it at all. Karstan just like as though it's like a little fleas touched him on the leg. Karstan looks around like, oh, small man, funny looking.
Funny looking. You're one to talk, you giant oaf.
Funny man, have joke.
And so what I do is I just crawl up and I kind of like, these are his shoulders, so I just kind of sit on his shoulders like that.
make an acrobatics check.
Wash into the water. My headphones unplugged, so I can't hear anything you're saying. So
Okay.
Karstan's
Karstan's your favorite. Yeah, Karstan's a good character.
Yeah, so I sit on his neck. Does
Go
that do
ahead.
anything?
Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
Oh, dude.
Karstan, do you resist this at all?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Karstan's still just throwing pebbles into the
Acrobatics.
water, barely noticing that Charles is doing anything.
Okay, so you don't resist. Okay, so
So
acrobatics
he's
would
just
be
looking at
what
the
you're
pretty
trying.
ripples.
Athletics is more like you force him down to get on his legs, but acrobatics would be climbing up.
15 plus 1, 16.
Yeah, I'll say that you're able to. He's quite muscular, so he has a lot of footholds. You'd be able to climb on top of him, and you're now sitting on top of his back, and Karstan even could potentially give you a pebble to throw in the water if he wants to.
Now sitting on his back, I kind of like put my ear to his head and just and just
Mhm.
knock to see if anyone's in there.
Knocking on his head or on the marble?
So
No, just this entire cranium.
Kirstan finds a smaller pebble than he normally picks up because the pebbles to him is like
Mhm.
rocks much. So
Yeah,
he finds like a smaller pebble and he lifts it up and just, oh.
Yeah, but it's still like a huge rock anyway. So like, you know, Charles being a huge rock for also Karsten takes it and you know just like flicks it off and it skips thousands of times.
Of course.
Like
of course.
unbelievable amount of
What would you
time.
have to roll for that to actually
Yeah,
happen, though?
go ahead and roll athletics. Actually, that would be an athletics one because you're trying to make it go
Sleight of
far.
hand?
I rolled 8
Oh.
plus 4.
Yeah.
12. Yeah, in your mind, that's exactly what happened.
Nice. Okay. So
And then what does Karstan see? What does
Yeah, what
Karstan
do I
see?
see?
Karsten sees a dwarf angrily throw a dirt clod into the ground, and it skips 3 or 4 times. It was it was pretty it's still kind of strong, but not near as much as what Karsten believes it to be, or what
So Kirstan's then just
Charles believes it to actually be.
So Kirsten picks up an idiot, like a bigger rock, like one that's not his size, and he says, "I do too." So okay, so I'm gonna do
Go ahead.
athletics.
Yeah, roll athletics.
Dude, what a nice friendship, man. Rock throwers.
14.
14. Yeah, yours goes 3 skips past of Charles.
Oh, Kirsten claps and he's like, oh.
Charles looks at him and just fucking smirks, dude. Sorry.
All right.
I look over.
Kirsten stands up about remembering that Charles is on his shoulders.
Getting back to while you guys are all doing this, of course, getting back to Sylvia, Serafina, Azrael, and Captiva. I believe we are. You guys are still deciding, so go ahead.
So Kirsten walks back over to the group with Charles on his shoulders. Forgetting Charles is up there, he's just like, oh.
Perfect.
I turn to Serafina. I'm like, okay, well, it seems as though everybody's kind of on the mission. I mean, what is your mission? Are you trying to find who's doing this? Are you trying to kill these rotting beings, or like, are we trying to defend the village? Like, what's the objective? And is there gold involved?
Well, my village is pretty much extremely poor, and we don't have gold in the way you might imagine it. But we can reward you in ways that are worth much more than gold.
Perfect. I'm down.
Okay.
Quick little thing. I finally managed to add the ages to my inventory now.
You can?
Yeah, I finally added it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Which way is the village? Do you have a map? No, do you know the way?
I unfortunately can't take you to my village because it would risk your lives, but I can take you to the neighboring village where I heard the news that this bad stuff started happening.
So the origin of where it all began.
Yes, basically. I heard that this village, pretty close to ours, is where we started hearing strange occurrences, and I don't know what's going on, but all I can tell you is that a siren, a full-blooded siren, would not be choosing to be in the forest attacking random people.
Yeah.
That is true.
If they could help it. I think there's something very strange going on. The land is not a siren's strong point, so I think we should go investigate what's happening because I have a feeling that dark magic is spreading through the land.
Well, might be of use to me anyway. Let's go to the village. And I look around to other people. I'm like, what do you guys think? Are we going?
Oh, for sure.
Kirsten,
Let's do to learn more.
And
I truly appreciate your help. My village will reward you handsomely once we prove their safety.
I turn to Carstan. I'm like, hold on a minute. What are you doing?
Throwing rocks.
Kirsten, don't know.
You feel a strong surge in your brain. Not a headache anymore, but a strong surge as the marble lights up behind you, and he's like, go with them.
Oh, Poison headship go with you.
I turn to Karstan and I say, Karstan, in the short time I've known you, you've proven to be loyal and strong. I would truly appreciate your help on this mission. But, I understand if it's too dangerous.
Karstan just smiles at the nice words. He doesn't understand what they were,
Mm.
but he knows that they were nice words from the way she said it, and he smiles.
And then I say, want to come with us? So that maybe...
Karstan nodded. Yeah.
All right.
And obviously, because Karstan's being Karstan, he looks down knowing that we're about to go. Forgetting Charles is on his shoulders at this point. He's genuinely forgot Charles is up there. He leans down to pick up Sylvia. And then as he goes to put her on his shoulder, he's like, oh.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check, Carl's. Or Charles.
Carl's.
that's their team name. Charles, what's your acrobatics? You're muted. What did you say? What are you saying, Greg?
Yeah, nice mute, dude.
You're still muted, buddy.
9. Sorry, I was typing. 19, dude. I literally swing around this guy.
You start 8 seconds on the bull. Like a cowboy. You're able to hang on quite easily.
Instead of going for my shoulder, instead Charles's legs are just sitting on my shoulders. I should move up to my head.
I've got good balance. It'll work out. Oh, plus I've got the handhold.
Yeah, exactly. You've got my ones that you can hold on to.
I believe the only person left to agree is Captiva, who is still technically a direwolf.
Hell yeah.
Unless she transformed back. I don't know. So what has happened between now and then?
No, I'm still in wolf form. I trot over to Serafina and nudge her hand with my head to get her attention, and she looks down, and I just kind of nod. And then...
So druids can understand the languages that they know prior to their form, but they cannot speak it. So that is very possible.
I understand her meaning, and I smile warmly at all the members for helping me, for agreeing to help me.
Quick DM question.
Karstan is a free man person.
Quick DM question.
Yes.
You know of the group name. So are those who were on the boat? Did we all agreed to it, right? When we were speaking to Egon.
What, Charles in charge?
Yes. So that takes a little bit of retconning. When you guys were on Egon's boat, you guys were conscripted a bunch of rings to be made for yourselves. One of the whereupon they asked, okay, this would have to be delivered onto land. Who should we tell them should be expecting these rings? And we were still working on a team name back then. We've landed on the Hymns of Fate.
Yeah, so I turn to Serafina and Karstan and I say, well, looks like you're joining us. Welcome to the Hymns of Fate.
I smile wider and...
Karstan looks confused at the big words he just did. Oh.
I tell Karstan, we're in.
Oh. Karstan.
As you guys do this, you guys see a letter, nicely sealed in wax, appear in front of Sylvia. Sylvia catches it and opens the letter, and in it, it's a letter from your guys' dear friend, Legavlos.
Oh.
He says, within the letter, as you read it out to the party, it says, I have unfortunately had to go back to my homeland to take care of some of my villagers. And as much fun as I had on our first adventure, unfortunately, I must delay myself. I have conscripted Gilsby to sail me back to my homeland. In which case, as soon as they are okay, I would love to return to you guys. He asked that you guys please keep in touch, and that he had the time of his life on his adventure with you guys.
Aww. Is there a way we can write him back?
Yes. You are able to through this letter, you get the feeling, because you used identify on it for the sake of brevity. You used identify on it. It is it looks like it's a two-way messaging system. So whatever you put in this letter, as soon as you seal it, it goes away back into its handler. So it's kind of like a way to keep back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'll pretty much write. We wish you the best travels. Good luck with your village. You are always welcome back. We will miss you dearly. And then I'll hand it around to everyone else if they want to like sign it or write on it.
I put
Charles
my name.
writes.
Oh, go on.
No, you go. You go.
No, shut up. You go.
No. Charles looks at you and goes, "You go. You go."
I just turn my back and cross my arms.
All right. Charles starts writing. He goes, "Yeah, you better hurry up. Make it back. You know, your people want you, but we need you more. Don't be weak, filthy peasant." And then hands it to somebody else.
Kirstan just reaches in, even though he doesn't know the person, reaches in, grabs it, and just,
Stomps it with his hoof, and then he's done.
he doesn't know many words, so all he does is puts a like squiggly smiley face from trying to write it, and then goes happy.
Mm-hmm.
Then I look at Karstan and I grab it out of his hand, and then I write my name, Azrael, little squiggle next to it, leading onto the sentence, and I write, "We'll be waiting for you in the Domekian Empire." And then I look over to Captiva, who's still a direwolf, and I'm like, "Huh? Yeah." I'm like, do you want me to write anything, or? And then
I go over and lick the paper and drool on it.
Fair enough.
Right.
Yeah,
And then I reach over to take like a little hair. And then do you let me?
You're taking the hair off the direwolf?
Yeah.
Just a little, like a little hair, and then where she licked it, I put the hair on it, hoping that it stayed there.
All
And then I fold it and I give it back to Sylvia.
All right.
With that, you.
Charles do anything?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he did it. Never mind.
Charles
He was the
already
second
did
one.
something. If
All right,
anybody,
all right.
if
All right.
everybody's done with the letter, it gets folded up.
Even
back.
though Kirstan wasn't supposed to write on the letter, he still did anyway. He was happy.
And in your mind, when you do that, you hear "that was nice."
Oh, thank you.
And so with that, Sylvia folds the letter back up, nice and neat, puts it within the letter, and closes it. In which case, it self seals and disappears from sight. You guys all get up from your battle and start walking down the trail away from the Pasharad coast into the village of Pasharad, where you feel as if ominous presences await you. And that is the end of episode 1. So we did it, everybody.
Guys, we killed one half-dead siren. Let's go.
The job was already half done.
Technically, it was already dead. It was already dead.
We were just
letting it like laying it to rest. We're like, it was a good deed.
Let's not like sugarcoat it. We just brutalized a dead body.
We did. We're awful.
Hey,
Although y'all lot of awful, Kirstan didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
True.
Yeah, when does Charles find his princess? You know, princess need a princess.
Never.
You have to, those are normally things that are established with your
Can his princess be a
with your
gnome?
king and queen, right? Isn't there like arranged marriages type of situations going down there?
True.
You know, there's arranged marriages in the mountain of Yandavar, but not outside. Like we're on the whole different side of the world, so
That's true.
You know, maybe not a princess, but maybe like a side princess type of thing.
Yeah, side princess.
I think we should get him a chastity belt instead.
Yeah.
Can we do that for our
there has got to be some sort of enchanted item called the Belt of
Oh, he
Chastity.
better get a chastity belt
Yo,
if I
Buff.
talk to Buff about that orgy spell. So,
Yo,
What's up, Finn?
we could just put his dick in my belt slot.
No.
Could you fit?
Dude, that's the worst for. Yeah, you put somebody. Yeah,
you-
that would probably work. As soon as it stops working, it
I mean,
would phase
there's no
back
way
and
it's
it,
bigger than
yeah.
a dagger.
I think you
there's no
guys
way-
are just like super jealous of just how good looking Charles actually is. Like, you know,
Yeah.
he like every time he walks into like a village, just all the fair maidens, ladies, they just come running, and they can't. You know, I have to have guards. Like, and you guys, of course, like, you know, you guys are always helping. Like, I wouldn't exclude you guys. You guys are forcing them off of me, and you know, I'm so grateful for such great companions.
Kirsten just follows the
I don't know.
pretty well,
Captiva isn't overly fond of Charles, so she might let you just get taken by them.
That's
I mean,
so crazy. That's so crazy because I remember last time.
Ooh, gotcha, coming in with the
Captiva-
subscription. Thank you, my dude. That's so fucking generous. I appreciate
At
it.
this
Captiva
current
went
time,
straight into
though,
bear
Charles
form.
is very safe.
Yeah.
Captiva went straight into bear form and kind of like hit Charles because she was like super jealous of all like the you know the fair maidens trying to you
Yeah,
know.
okay, dude.
Yeah.
Wait,
She was
hold on.
like,
Wait. I heard
Mhm.
level 5 somewhere from somebody.
Wait, I'm level 3.
So
How are you level 3?
you guys haven't leveled up quite yet. However, Karstan is already level 5.
Ah, okay. So we got a hyper carry here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
Nice,
Charles?
dude.
No, you say Karstan.
Dude,
Karstan is
yeah,
already
dude,
level
I'm
5.
sorry, but the battle we had some time ago, you just survived. I was carrying that fight, dude. I'm sorry.
You know, taking like 16 hits of combat, you know, like eventually they're gonna
Yeah.
cut deep into Charles's thick obsidian skin and armor.
That's
Yeah,
true.
dude, you got Shrek, dude. You almost got bodied.
No, at this point in time, Charles is probably safe as he could be, sitting on the top of fucking Karstan's shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
crazy.
That would be a good
What's the
command to add,
Karstan?
current power level, because we are going by a milestone-based leveling system instead of an experience-based. So I think I'm going to add the command !level, just so everybody knows, like, everybody is on this level, is currently this level right now. And I think that would be interesting to add.
Oh
So,
no!
And you should literally make a Karstan merch, like a sweatshirt
Karstan,
that
yeah.
says Karstan on it.
I stand Karstan.
Like Car-Stan. I would buy that.
You know what I need to do? I need to actually go ahead and get like commission proper art for Karstan.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And if need
Karstan's
be,
a big hit.
if this goes really well, I will get that commissioned and I will get it tattooed on me.
Yeah.
You will?
I will get Karstan
Whoa.
tattooed on me.
No way.
So chat, what I'm looking for you guys is let me know, first of all, let me know how you guys enjoyed it, if you guys really liked the stream. Let me know if you guys think that there's anything that you have ideas to add. We can always workshop a lot of things, this being a custom made homebrew campaign. Let me know what you guys think, because this is a custom world that I've created, and I have a wonderful bunch of streamers that has joined us today, in order to role play out these characters and flesh them all out. So hopefully everybody enjoyed it. Recapping, we went to the Pasturad Coast, in which case their old party member now was Xanfir, got zapped inside of a strange marble and is put on the back of a Minotaur's head named Karstan. It seems that Karstan is now a stand-in for Xanfir. Whereupon they also met Seraphina, a strange and quite beautiful bard that they encountered with, and seems to have some pretty powerful abilities at her disposal as far as fucking with people's minds. Captiva found her a new form in the form of her direwolf, and Charles beat the shit out of a dead siren. So
Yeah, and I was about to eat it as well.
Faded apparently wanted to eat it, but instead he grabbed some of the scales from it. But yeah, now everybody's navigating towards the Pasturad village, where they're trying to figure out the source of everything that is happening here in this Namekian empire. We will return next week, same time, at Friday, if that is okay with everybody here as well.
I'm good whenever.
I'll have to
Mhm.
check.
So
my
we're
tattoo.
So yeah, same time next
oh
Friday.
true yeah
Oh,
we
no, I'm
are we're gonna do our best to keep this consistently on Fridays at this early time. That being said, Greek, are you starting your stream anytime soon?
Yeah, I think right after this.
Okay, perfect. Do you want to start it up right now and we can raid into you?
I mean, is there anybody else streaming? I got this.
You should make him roll for it. You should make him roll a d20.
Yeah.
Please make him roll
Nah,
for it.
well,
Make him
All
roll
right,
a
go,
d20.
yeah, just for the fun of it, go ahead and roll a d20 to see if we raid you.
Yeah, if you get below 10, yeah, fuck you.
I'm gonna roll nat 20.
Go ahead
Yeah,
and
let's
roll.
see it. Yeah,
Wait,
you get a minus
If you're
one.
rolling that
I'm
20,
gonna
everybody
do it
else
on
can
the roll
stay for the
20.
raid.
Do it on the roll 20 as well, so that everyone sees.
3, 2, 1.
5.
What was it? I haven't exited out. 5. You know what? We're gonna raid you anyway. Fuck it.
Oh, that's
Told us
funny as
4.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh,
Nice
wait.
thoughts, by the way.
Wait, YouTube. Are you
What's
gonna
that?
be putting this
Oh,
on
yeah.
YouTube, right?
Yeah, I'm actually recording. I've been recording this entire time on Streamlabs, and this VOD will be going up on YouTube. So feel free to check us out there. Also, hi YouTube for the people that are watching it on YouTube right now.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, it's Charles Xavier here, leader of the Charles in Charge group. How's it going?
Xavier, no, it's not, you donkey. It's Strong